Hello, hello, hello. This is Sena
Hello.
your resident DIY flavor. We are here today with. This is your turn.
That was not planned, actually. I was like, I thought I muted the mic. Okay, this stream's already ruined.
And that's the stream. Bye now.
Hey guys, thank you for coming. No, okay, let me do it.
Okay.
Alright, let me do an intro. Okay guys, you know what to do, but if you don't, let me tell you what to do. So when I say Nyaru, you guys say that, okay? Ready everyone? Sena. Tiger, fiber, cyber, fiber. Nyaru. Hello everyone, my name is Nyaru. I'm the Eternal Shooting Star Idol, Shady Productions, and super nice to meet everyone today. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Alright, chat. Today we are going to be drawing and we will be dissecting Nyaru's brain live on stream. Wow, she's real happy to see me. Okay, let's get going. Alright, got some background music going. Nyaru, yes. You blew it. Nyaru is quiet?
Oh, am I quiet? I'm surprised I'm quiet, actually.
Okay, well, let me turn her up again. I did have her pretty high maxed, but alright, here we go.
Okay, I hope that's a lot better for you guys.
Let me turn up the threshold on my end as well.
Hello, chat. I see you guys, by the way. Hello. Fought to lead speed run.
Is that better?
Is that better, guys? I hope that's better for you guys. If it's not, then your mom's a hoe.
Oh my god.
And you need to maybe don't take your meds.
She's still quiet. Well, I have it maxed, so I even have it maxed on my own volume. She is like almost at 100% in my own headphones right now.
It's because the reason why I'm low, guys, is because you took your meds. If you don't take your meds, then the voices become louder. It's science. Come on, guys.
It's science. Okay. I'm gonna turn on this music a little. Okay.
Alrighty.
Time to
I'm gonna draw me a little Sena today. I think that's what I'll start off with.
Okay.
My warm-up will be with Sena.
Okay. So we were talking a little bit before the stream about your trip to Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you're going with like their company, right?
No, I'm going with like my conference actually.
Okay. Like
Yeah, like you know, like anime conventions and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that, right? Yeah, I have like a big group of like conference that I usually go to like conventions with. And they were
Ooh.
like, "Hey, let's plan a trip this year." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." I ended up being in charge of putting the whole thing together, but you know.
That's so cool though.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have
Yeah,
cosplays planned or?
See, I kind of wish I did because I am going to an anime event, or like I guess like a Japanese anime convention while I'm over there, called Anime Japan actually. However, I did not even think about bringing anything to wear to that. The cool thing about like those conventions in Japan is that they don't actually allow cosplay in like the exhibit hall, like artist alley sort of areas.
Oh,
There's
really?
there's a dedicated area for it where they actually provide like lockers and changing areas for the cosplayers to change into, so they don't go into the venue as they change or with their cosplays on. And then they go out to like a specific area. Usually it's like outside.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, they all line up and photographers will come like take pictures of them, and it's super fun. Super fun.
Dang. That is cool. Holy cow.
I
But
really
so
wish
it's
the
like so
states would adopt
separated.
something like that.
I wish, yeah, because then you don't have to worry about like things kind of like getting interrupted or sidetracked. Everything could kind of just like stay on track. That'd be nice. Huh.
See, because like my biggest pet peeve about like anime conventions is like how crowded it gets and how no one has spatial awareness at some cons. It bugs me to no freaking end.
I will say that was like the nice thing about, you know, the schmimic was when I went to Disney World for the first time. I went during like, you know, that, and it like kept the lines way better spread out where like nobody was on top of you, and I was like, it should have always been like this. Why hasn't it been? So no, that's cool. I like that. I wish like as a society, Americans were a little more considerate.
I know.
But it
like,
is what it is.
Because, like, when I went to, I think it was, like, when I went to Anime Los Angeles in California, that was, like, one thing that kept bugging me throughout the whole weekend is I'm going through the artist alley, okay, just walking my way through, and all of a sudden, someone asks for a picture of some cosplayers, and then they stop in the middle of the walkway to take the picture. They don't go to the side or anything.
Ugh.
They stop in the middle of the walkway. And I'm like,
I don't like that. That would be so irritating. When I went to a Comic-Con, I went not as an anime character. I went as a Harley Quinn, like classic Harley. And I was just not prepared for like the way that cons go, where people just come up and want pictures and pictures and pictures and pictures. And it was like,
oh yeah.
And I felt bad because I was like, it wasn't like the best cosplay in the world, but they still were just like, Harley Quinn, and I was just like, I am just trying to buy some art from the artists. I'm not an entertainer.
I'm too socially awkward.
I'm not part of the Disney cast here. Yeah, no, I was just like, But you know, like, what do you do? No, go away. Like, no, I took pictures. I felt bad. It was little kids.
People tell me, like, no, go away whenever I want to take, like, a picture of them.
Oh, gosh.
So
I would feel terrible. I would feel terrible. I'd feel too bad. I don't know. I think it's just because it was kids that it's just like, I can't. And it was worse. It was worse because I had, like, my little brothers with me. So, like, I'd be stopping, like, every 5 minutes or so. And they'd be like, okay, Sena, you go take that picture. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. So yeah, no, I'm glad that that's separated. That's really nice, actually. I wish that's how they did it.
I know. But you cosplayed before? Like, what other characters have you cosplayed, actually?
I've done Luca Megarine, because that's my favorite Vocaloid. And yeah, and let me think. I've done quite a few different Lucas. I still have the pink wig for it. And then I have done Harley Quinn a couple times. I've done Siren from X-Men. I've done like more like American comics than I have like full-on Japanese cosplays. But that's just because like I've never had good wig money, and I'm really particular about how the wigs look. So a lot of it was just like I'd pick a character with my natural hair color, and that's what I'd go as. If I could, anyways. So, but yeah, I
cosplayed Luca, I think, like once during like, my early years during doing conventions. I did a Just Be Friends cosplay because that was my favorite Luca song at the time.
So good. I've done a Just Be Friends one too. I think I still own the dress for it, actually.
See, it's funny because like that sort of style of dress was so hard to find. You think in Texas they would have like those white kind of country style flowy dress.
I got mine at a thrift store, actually.
See, I found mine at a thrift store too.
Yep. Most of the stuff I ever like cosplayed with, I usually found at thrift stores and then like doctored up a bit. Except for the Harley one. The Harley one I did buy. But yeah, it had like the little jester hat on top, so like I didn't need a wig. I could just tuck it away.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't know. I've done, I really wanted to do a Batgirl one year, but it didn't end up working out in time, so I just went as myself. But I was with someone, I was with a school friend who was dressed up as Spider-Girl, and they were saying I was her Mary Jane, so, they were like, oh, that's just your MJ, because I'm like, I'm a redhead, so it's like, oh, sure, yeah, that's my costume. Yep, that. So, but yeah.
That's cool.
Have you done any other cosplays?
I've done the 2 Nico Yazawa cosplays from Love Live.
Ooh,
I've done a lot of Toho. I've done Reimu, Marissa, Yomu, Yukari, Cyrno, Tan Cyrno. I think that's all I've done. Yeah, I think that I do more Toho than anything.
That's
actually during one of my first trips to Japan. Actually, I went to Comic Cat. My first ever Comic Cat. It was so fun, mind you.
Oh,
but they do the same system. They do the same system there with like you go to like a certain area to cosplay or whatever. I was the only foreigner there, but I cosplayed Tan Cyrno. I cosplayed Tan Cyrno during that.
Oh, that's cool though. That's really cool. Are you drawing Pippa?
Yes, I am. I got things to draw.
As soon as I saw the other part of the hair, it was the other part of the hair that gave it away. I was like, wait, I'd recognize that mullet anywhere.
She does have a mullet.
She does.
Unfortunate.
So unfortunate. Can't win them all.
Can't win them all. I cannot draw baits though, so don't bully me.
They look like little grapes.
He's a grape head now. He's officially grape head.
Wine mom official.
Wine mom official?
So, I know you mentioned that you were interested in telling chat how to properly travel.
Oh yeah. Does chat have any questions about like traveling in Japan? I'm super happy to answer some now. In fact, like, I think if I wasn't a VTuber, I don't have like my current job, I would totally just be like a travel agent or like a travel advisor or even a travel YouTuber or something like that.
Moldy mullet, oh god.
Moldy mullet. Oh, hi Minna. I tell you everything. Okay, I'm gonna tell you my first thing that a lot of people don't understand is that it's actually a lot easier to travel to Japan than you might think it is, and cheaper as well. You do have to make a little bit of sacrifices. You maybe have to play the credit card game for a little bit, but if you can manage it and you know how to balance and budget, it is super possible. One big tip, especially since this is a new thing that's around recently, there are now low-cost airlines that go to Japan. Specifically, there's one called Zip Airlines. It is, again, a new airline. It only goes out, I think, of the West Coast, so LAX, and I think San Francisco as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, but $500 round trip to and from LAX to Tokyo.
500
and
round trip?
500. Yeah, round trip.
Holy, that's actually a steal. Holy,
it is a steal. I don't think people understand how, because like for my current trip that I'm going on right now, if I didn't pay with like my credit card points and play the system, I pretty much played the system for this trip, mind you.
Yep.
And if I didn't, I would have paid like, I think like either 2 to 3K for my trip for just the flights to and back. And I'm actually heading out of Chicago, which is the kind of sussy part. I don't like going to Chicago, I'll be real with you, but I can't avoid it.
Out of Chicago.
It was too good of a deal. But I was able to get first class all through balancing and doing credit card shit and saving my miles from a whole bunch of other trips that I've done, and converting some other credit card points to some other airlines, and then I get a ticket through that other airline and kind of like merge it. It's so weird and complicated.
Yeah, that's how that usually works though.
Chirac. Yeah, Chirac. Okay, I'm so glad other people call it Chirac.
What, Chi-Town?
I call it Chirac.
Fair. Very fair. Don't they get the murder capital every once in a while?
Yeah, I think like every once in a while.
Yeah, every couple years.
Yeah, they renew it every
that
couple
and
years,
the entire state of Michigan at this point.
I'm looking at a reference right now. But yeah, let's see, what else did I do for this? For my hotel. Okay, there's a really, really good hotel, guys, that I highly recommend. It's called APA, or APA hotels, and it's basically it's not a capsule hotel. By the way, capsule hotels are a fucking scam. Don't ever do capsule hotels in Japan.
Why are they a scam?
They're not as great as people online make them out to be.
That's not surprising.
Because, like, think about it. It's super cool. The concept is cool, but it's not a place you want to spend multiple days during your vacation.
No.
It's really one of those places where you just like want to lay down for a quick nap and then go. But a lot of people think, oh, it's like $10 a night. I'm just gonna stay there my whole trip. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Everything you do is communal. You're basically staying in a hostel. And you have to share the shower. You have to share your luggage space, mind you. It's not all as safe as people make it out to be.
Yeah, that wouldn't feel safe for me.
So please, if I can tell you something not to do when you're in Tokyo, don't go to a capsule hotel. They're overrated, and they're not as magical and safe as people make them out to be.
The more you know. So even for like the novelty, it's not worth even just like a night, you would say?
For the novelty, it's okay. Like if you really want to experience it. But for me, it's like
just
it's not worth it. Because like I'd rather go to my comfy hotel and have my own space and everything.
Now, what would you say about the like spa type places where you're staying and you're doing the bathhouse stay? Like, I know there's a specific term. Don't ask me what it is.
Like, do you mean the onsen or
yes,
the
onsen,
quote unquote? Oh, okay. I thought you were referring to something else.
No, whatever you're thinking. No, no, I was referring to the onsen. I could give info
about that too. I could give info about that the alternative services industry too, if you want.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, hey, it's your guest time.
No, for onsens, they're really expensive actually.
They actually seem like it, and I chat knows I have like a small arm tattoo. I would probably not be allowed, to my knowledge, right?
Yeah, it's the public bathhouses, or if there are private onsens that you can like hotels that have like private onsens in your room, that's okay. But if it's definitely public, yeah, you probably wouldn't be allowed there. But there are ways to cover up your tattoos while you're over there. If you get like a big band-aid or something, they actually accept that.
They also make like a pretty good foundation, like waterproof foundation I've used before for like photos. So I'd probably just use that. But yeah. Yeah. It's something I always think about. I'm like, whenever I think about, I'd like more, I'm like, yeah, but like the things you want to do, the places you want to go.
Nah, I don't see, like, cause like for me, I mean, I have health conditions. I technically like it's even risky for me to like do a lot of things. But even then, I'm just like, I'm not gonna let that freaking stop me. I just really want to go see the world before I die or anything like that. That's my mindset.
Well, hopefully that's no time soon. Like, I don't know, but yeah, no. I respect that though. That's cool. I feel like the financing always holds me back, because even when I can like afford things, I'm like too afraid to spend it, you know?
Okay, I feel you on that though. Because like, especially when the pandemic started, I'm like, I'm gonna save my money. I'm gonna be sure I put everything away, and like I'm gonna budget myself, because I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen in the next, like, especially like right now with what's going on with the SVB. Oh my goodness, that's a fucking shit show right there. But I had to definitely get over my fear of spending money with this trip actually.
Oh god. Because
Because you definitely do have to spend a little bit when you're over there, but the really budgeting is like not as bad as like people make it out. There are ways of doing it like cheap. I've honestly, I think I've survived in Tokyo for like 2 weeks with like maybe under 1,000, maybe 2,000 in spending, and that's just for like food, like hotel, and like activities. And
yeah, but was it fun
stuff.
for you? At least?
Oh no, it was still fun. It was still very much fun.
Good.
It was just like a normal trip for me, if anything.
Okay. I always worry about that kind of stuff. But I also am like, I've never been someone to spend a lot of money when I go on a trip. I've always been the type of person where I just like, I walk everywhere. I always try to pick a town that's very walkable and then just like explore. So for me, I've never been outside of the US. I don't have a passport. I've been very baby about getting a passport because you have to go and talk to people, and
I know.
And I have to go to my local post office, which like when living rural, the timing is got to be just so because it has posted hours. They are not there during those posted hours. So it's just like
for me, it's like I know it's a pain like for me socially just to go out and even like just to have them like tell me the basic ask questions I know they're gonna ask me, and I know I'm gonna say like of course no, yes to, but even then the anxiety just like it's still there because you're like what if they press the wrong button, and what if something gets it always goes
literally
through my head, but at the
every
same
time
like it is so nice just to have a passport have a passport on you anyways, because that's like another form of you know, documentation for yourself. I use my passport actually a lot when I need to go to like have like another sort of identification. So it's worth it for me.
See,
I
but
have
I
to
look
like
at
slap
it,
myself silly
and
about
I look
it.
at the price too, and I'm just like, yeah, that's not gonna fucking happen. Just like that for like every little thing on the planet, where I'm just like, oh, that's gonna take extra steps and it costs more than I want to pay. I'm not doing it. But I definitely still want to. It's like it's on my to-do list. It has been for a good minute, but yeah.
You should definitely go try it.
Yeah, I think I shall. I have to switch over my driver's license first because I never switched it to the state I was in. I got pulled over at the beginning of this week. And
I heard about that.
Yep. And he couldn't really like full on ticket me because he was in a blind spot, but he could ticket me for the fact that my license wasn't switched over, which I didn't realize was a ticketable offense, actually, to be honest with you. Like I think you can get like fined for it, but I don't think it's, like,
I just didn't ticketable.
I didn't think it was like something you could get full on fined for, because like I pay my taxes, y'all know I'm here. Like my name's on the lease, you know I'm here. Like, just tell them, no, you gotta tell them you're a sovereign citizen or whatever. What is that called? Sovereign citizen? I don't
just tell
know.
them that.
I'm an escapee. I don't know. So I'll just switch that over this week and pay my stupid fucking fine. And I'm just like, great.
Wait, how much is it?
I don't know what it'll be. I mailed it in.
Oh, no.
The cop was like, you can come and contest it in court, but if you it just gave me a guesstimate though for my state.
Oh.
Yeah. So like max 150 is what it looks like, which
that doesn't sound too bad, I guess.
Isn't too bad, but isn't like what I'd want to pay. But if he was able to have ticketed me for my speed, that would have been a pretty penny. That would have been a real pretty penny. That would have probably been like a $200 ticket, because I was going 20 over. So I'm like a speed demon, and I know where my cops are usually at, but I had to remember it's the end of a quarter because it's March. I didn't think about that. And the guy who pulled me over, I actually did his cabinetry. So he recognized me, and he pretended he was going easy on me, and then I got to work, told my bosses what happened, and they're like, you're paying for his wife's new boob job. And I guess she got new boobs, and I'm like, oh my god. So it was like a whole thing. But yeah, no, I was like very angry, very salty, very like, my life is over, I've never been pulled over before. Yeah. I was like crying. I called my mom. She was like, honestly, Sena, I'm surprised it's taken this long the way you speed. And I was like,
oh my
god, rude. But true.
Rude.
But true. So I was like, I mean, you're not wrong, but I didn't like that you had to say it.
See, like, cause like I'm like that with my family. That that I traveled with to Georgia not so long ago to go drop off my dog. At night, what my aunt, she was just like speeding 90 miles down the highway in the middle of Kansas, and she drove for like a good 7 hours, constantly 90 miles per hour.
Yep.
I don't understand how she didn't get stopped.
Yeah, because I usually have like the eyes of a freaking hawk. I'm like checking the corners. I'm like, I see a blind spot. Let me look up if I can. Like leaning in my chair, like, do I see them? But the one place I drove through in town, like, they're never there. Because I have to drive through, like, 3 little, like, towns just to get to where I work. And they're usually never posted up there. Not this time. And the worst part was, like, he didn't even turn on his lights. I was already pulling over. I was like, you got me. Like, I saw him, I was going 50, he was 30, I slammed my brakes, pulled right on over. I was like, he put on the lights, I was already in park. I was like...
He was like, nah, you got me.
Oh, yeah, he pulled up to the car. I had my license and registration already in my hand, hanging out the window. He goes, hey! I'm like, good morning. And he goes, you know why I pulled you over, right? I'm like... What is this, a fucking movie? Yes, I know. No. I was like, yes. Yeah, you were speeding, weren't you? Yes. Everything was just like monotone, like, I hate my life. Please just let me go. I'm already late for work. I hate you. I could spit on you if I could. So yeah, he was just like, oh, I'm like, oh my God. Please let me go, give me my fucking ticket. And then when he had like a whole conversation afterwards of like, you should have your license switch over, young lady, I was just like, please just shoot me. Like, stop talking, you're talking too much. I need to go to work. Just shoot me. Just
you know, just commit what do you call it, police brutality on me.
Yeah.
Just
brutalize me.
Yeah, brutalize me so I can get a nice paycheck from the city.
Then he's like, hey, I think I recognize you. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, don't you work as so-and-so, insert work name? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, you did my cabinets. And I went, yeah. And he's like, well, too bad I can't let you off easy with that. I was like, I'll keep that in mind should you ever need a repair. I already told my boss, I was like, am I good if he ever calls for a repair for anything to charge him the exact amount of my ticket? And they were like, yes. I was like, okay, cool.
Absolutely based. Absolutely based.
So now I'm just like, Officer so-and-so, I hope something goes fucky lucky at your house, cause... And then just when he comes to pay, look him right in the eye and be like, that's the Sena fee. That's the Sena fee.
The Sena fee.
Yeah. The client blacklist. We do have one.
The client.
We do have one.
Oh, you do have a blacklist?
Yeah, we do. We have like people we just won't serve anymore, like who have been bad for their payment or have just been like honestly the worst Karens in the world. And like,
oh my God, absolutely based.
since taking me on, the list has like more than doubled. Because I'm like, he shouldn't talk to you like that. And they're like, well, I mean, it's okay. And I'm like, no, he's going on the list. He's going on the list. Because like my boss is like 70, and these people talk to him like he's dog shit. And I'm like, yeah, no, you're going on the list. When a hinge breaks off, don't give me a call, because the answer is no. So, but
that's absolutely so great. I remember we had I used to work in retail, specifically at a Macy's, and I remember we actually had like a blacklist as well. And I remember it because I'm pretty sure they put one of these dudes on a blacklist that I had to deal with. I don't know if it was ever like true or not. They actually did it, but I remember it was actually funny enough, a week before I went out to another Japan trip in 2020, this dude comes up, and I forgot exactly what it was. It was something to do with like his credit card or something. Like he was just ass mad that I asked it. Or oh no, his card declined. His card declined.
It's always
And
the decline.
It's always the decline. And he's like, well, my card is like all paid off, and like I make way more money than you. I make like triple your salary. Like I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what do you mean my card isn't working? Like he was going full on like schizo rant on me, and I was like, hello. And then I think like so I left a couple of days later on my trip, and the dude actually comes back and he's asking for me specifically, and my manager for that department texted me. He was like, hey, this dude was looking for you and you didn't look really happy. What happened? And I told her what happened, and she's like, oh no honey, I'm so glad you weren't here. I don't think he had the right intentions to like see you again.
Yikes.
So yeah, and I think after that they did put him on like a blacklist, because like I have never seen him past that point.
Talk
ever.
about what in the hell? Like an absolute cokehead rage? Like, no. You're that mad because some random girl at Macy's didn't believe you made more money than her? Like, what?
And this was like,
bro, get a grip.
he felt like the type of dude that owned like a truck just to have a truck and not actually use it for like its intended purpose.
Oh yeah, yep. No, I know the type. The one that's extra lifted. Doesn't know how to park it because it's just too big and too hefty for him.
Yes.
Dude, we have too many of those in this town. Way too many of those in this town. Who like pay, and like I know because like I've been in the market for a car multiple times, that it's just like trucks are so expensive. And then all the like added things and special lift kits, like just the price. And then it's just like the way they drive, the way they are, then they always get out of the car and it's just like just the most nasty, mean looking person. Like they're just not happy. And it's like, yeah, I wouldn't be happy too if I bought some gas guzzler and didn't know how to drive it. But like, yeah, no. It's like such an archetype. And like every time the stereo turns out true, I always feel bad. So I always feel bad. And then it just keeps repeating itself.
I noticed you're drawing SpongeBob, so I'm going to draw myself a Patrick.
Sweet. Nice.
I can figure out how to get colors. That'd be nice.
Yeah, you can always do like an underlayer, but I don't know. I'm being lazy. I'm just drawing him from memory. I think I'm doing it right.
Have you ever done one of those like drawing Pokemon from memory type of streams?
No, but that'd be really fun. I feel like I would get a lot of it wrong.
I wanted to do actually when I come back, I already have a stream idea in mind for me. It's like I want to do like those Pokemon fusion. Like you know the websites where you do like fusions of like different Pokemon, right? Do one of those. And then draw out like the Pokemon like in my style.
Ooh, yeah. That would be really cute. That'd be really cute. I've been enjoying these drawing streams, but like I've not been drawing outside of like anime, so well that's not true. I drew a chipmunk, like one of my first drawing ones, but I'm hoping like on the solo ones I can get my iPad to just work for Procreate so I can feel a little more comfortable with like the program, because this is not the best program admittedly. But I mean it gets the job done for now. It gets the content out.
It gets the content out.
The
That's
content.
all we need is the content.
Yeah, the content. It's all for the content. But yeah. This is great for collabs. It's not great for like a solo stream. But
I use Clip Paint Studio on both my iPad and my desktop, but yeah, my tablet is just like being funky today, so I didn't want to work. So I was just like, I'm not gonna deal with you. I don't have the energy to, so keeping stinky, not my issue.
You're not my problem anymore. Essentially, that.
You're like the quickest Patrick in the world. You move him over here.
SpongeBob. There we go.
Oh yeah, and I drew Dr. Lolime.
Wow.
Top. It's a little, because lemons have leaves.
Yep. Cute. Doesn't deserve it.
I want to know, like, how have you been enjoying, like, being a streamer and everything? Because, like, you're still relatively new and everything, and I want to get, like, your perspective on things.
You know what? It has been, like, a really interesting past couple months. Not gonna lie, a lot of it's been pretty weird. Where it's just like, oh, this is it? Like, this is a lot easier than I ever thought it was gonna be. I feel kind of silly that, like, this is what pushed me to do this. And I'm like, I feel silly that I ever thought that it wasn't something I could ever do. Because, like, I was under the impression, because even though I watched people who, like, did things outside of gaming, they still, like, relatively stuck to, like, flavor of the month type games and gaming content. And it wasn't until, like, the Tempest guys and Pimpa and everybody else were coming out of the woodwork doing a lot of Zatsu type stuff. But then I was like, well, Pippa's funny, and I don't feel like I'm that funny. And then, you know, like, the Tempest guys, like, they're guys. So it's just like, I don't know. I was just like, there's no way I can just get on here, tell a story, draw a picture, or, you know, like, do a power wash simulator, or be really crappy at games because I'm not good at games. Just, like, any of the things. I was like, there's no way I could find a niche here. Like, it's just too much of a niche. And then when she made the character, I was like, oh, well, that's me. That's my niche. Okay. And I was expecting, like, the first stream to be a flop. I was like, oh, I probably won't even like it, and people probably won't even show up, and people probably won't even talk, and, like, that's fine. And then people showed up, and it was actually fun, and I was like, I felt, like, electric after the first stream. Like, I streamed, ended it, like, immediately after I died in Minecraft. I was like, boom, dead. And then ended it, and I was, like, shaking. I was like, I was like, whoa, holy crap, that's actually really fun. I can see the appeal. Yeah. And then, yeah, every stream since then has been really fun. There's been streams that have been, like, more chill. There's been streams where, like, you know, like, 20 people show up and it's still, like, fun as hell. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, none of that matters. It's just, like, all of it's been really fun. And then I know, like, my chat gets really nervous because I stream a lot. I stream, like, almost every day. But, like, it has been, like, really rewarding in that it has been the, like, one big release for me for stress. It's just, like, it's always just fun. I just get on, fuck around on my PC, and then get off. And there's something really, like, cathartic about it. About just, like, getting online and telling a bunch of strangers how you feel that day, and then getting off. It's like a therapy session. So, yeah.
That's so good, though. Did you have, like, a mindset like that? Because, like, one thing I always worry about with, like, I guess, like, VTubers who are just starting out is, like, I don't know if, like, because, like, definitely for me when I started, I definitely let a lot of things, like, get into my head. Like, I need to do, like, certain things, or, like, be a certain way, act a certain way, do certain things, and stuff like that. And I really wish I started off with, like, the kind of mindset that you have, because I started out being, like, the complete opposite of how I am now, actually.
Well, I mean, you started out younger, though, you know? Like, you've had less life experience at that point. And I feel like I'm older at where I'm at in life. Starting this whole journey is just like, oh, yeah, I've already been through this. I don't really give a shit, you know? Yeah, like, I feel like if you started right here, right now, you'd be in the same boat, you know?
That's true, actually. Yeah. That's definitely true.
Yeah.
I was definitely much more baby back then.
Yeah. I don't know. As far as like, I could actually hear your spaghetti spill during your first stream. Yeah. That's the thing is like, as far as like collabs and getting to know other streamers and even like getting to know my own chat in a totally non-parasocial way. But totally non-parasocial. But getting to know everybody has been like a lot more interesting than I thought it was gonna be. Like I just kind of figured getting to know these streamers would be like all business. You know what I mean? Because like I felt kind of like a fraud in that sense where like I'm streaming for fun. I'm not looking to make a lot of profit from it, if any. And for the most part, every bit has gone back in towards, you know, like rebuilding or, you know, beefing up my PC and getting better mic equipment and things like that. So it's just like, I don't know. It's weird because it's like, now I have like the full perspective of like a lot of these girls are just that. They're like normal girls and they're funny. And I'm like, where have you been all my life? Like I have not been able to find anybody with similar interests who has not been like a man or just like really, really mean-spirited. And it's just like, what?
Okay, me too.
Where are you? Why are you now just coming out of the woodwork? Yeah. So it's been really cool.
I feel like in a way it's like, I feel like life just kind of makes you experience a like type of like negative people just so it can build you up to leading you into meeting like the actual right people, because now you know who are those right people, you know?
Like the perspective. I have always been the type of person who's like really shitty at choosing friends, especially when I was in like public school, because I was homeschooled. I got thrown into homeschool and then like I went to college and it was like my first time around the secular world and I was like, how to make friends? And I would just make really shitty choices in friends because like they'd have, you know, two things in common and nice enough, and like by the time the friendship was like fizzling out, I had already been taken advantage of, or like, you know, I was the only friend with like a car or the only friend with like the license, and so I was the only friend with a job, so I was like buying things all the time for people. And like I can look at it now, hindsight 2020, being like, oh yeah, that was kind of shitty. Whoops. But it's like,
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and like I could never find, even in my program, like there was no girls who liked what I liked, and when they did, they were like fucking weird about it. They'd be like just really mean. They'd be like, don't you talk to Jimmy, and I'm like, I was trying to talk to you and be your friend, you dumb bitch. So it's just like it's like, okay, well, do you actually like anime, or do you like anime because Jimmy likes anime? So yeah, so I'm just like, okay, like I hate the whole like calling someone a pick me, but like they were just being pick me's. Yeah. We're just like, oh,
like I'll be real, I used to kind of be like, I used to be pick me, like, especially in like middle school and high school.
That's not even a pick me. That's just trying to figure out what works.
That's true too. But I definitely went through like my phase of like, oh my goodness, like you girls, you like makeup. Oh my goodness, I like anime. Like
oh my god, no.
You know the line in Taylor Swift's "You Belong with Me." She wears
oh my god, was that just you?
T-shirts. Literally, like I literally laid so hard to that song because I was like, oh my god, it's literally me.
I'm a tomboy, and these girls would ever get it. I was a big tomboy in elementary school, and I would say I am now, but like pink is probably like my second or third favorite color, and but I don't wear like, I want to wear more girly clothes, but I just like don't. Like I own a lot of really nice clothes that just kind of sit in my closet, and a lot of times like the weather won't allow for it or whatever, and that's like one thing. But like during your cooking stream, I own a very similar outfit, just in a different color. I was like, wow, she wears that so cute. I could never.
I was literally gonna say like, cause like I grew up like very tomboyish either. Then like now I'm in like my feminine ooh girly stage. And the thing that really helps me like I guess make this transition is finding like I guess like my personal style, and like literally what I wear on that stream is pretty much what I wear on a daily basis. Like today, actually, I wore a long black skirt with like a black like croc toppy sort of shirt, and then I had like a jacket, I had a bucket hat, and I was ready to go for the day. I was on fire with my style today.
Yeah, no,
But
I am in my pajama pants and a random t-shirt still from this morning. I didn't leave the house, so.
actually, I changed it to like my bike shorts, and I'm still in the same top, so you're pretty much valid.
But like, I don't know, like, because I work where I work and I like, you know, there's sawdust everywhere. It's like, oh, I don't want to ruin my nice clothes. The few times I wear nice clothes, they're like, Sena, we need you to do this, insert dirty job. And I'm like, really? On the one day I wear nice clothes? Really? So it's just like, I just don't even risk it. And it's like, I work full time. I'm not going out at night. I'm streaming. So like, when am I gonna wear something nice? But it's like, I have nice clothes. And then I usually just wear like just yoga pants and a hoodie and call it a day. I usually pick a nice pair of like shoes and I'm like, that's my style, haha. But yeah, I'm a jeans and t-shirt kind of gal, but not by choice. By like
Not by choice.
by force and by fear. So yeah,
I feel you though, because like I was kind of like that when I used to do like my retail job too. It's like I really would, and the thing is like at Macy's they're always like, oh, you can pretty much wear whatever you want because we want to be like in style sort of store. We want to keep up with the trends. But then I wear something and they're like, yeah, you can't wear that to here because it has a graphic on it, or oh, you can't do that. And I'm like, okay, do you just want me to wear like boring office clothes? They're like, no, you need to be stylish. I'm like, what do you want from me?
No, because when I worked at Kohl's one summer, and I would just like, I'd wear really nice clothes and they'd be like, you're not in uniform. I'm like, what's my uniform? And they're like, business cash. And I'm like, this is business cash. They're like, but it's just not. And I could wear the same exact outfit. It's just like, I am a curvy girl, so they'd be like, it's too sexual. I'm like, it's literally not though. So it's just like, I would deal with shit like that for like all my type of stuff. So like now that I work with a bunch of men, there's also that pulling me to be like, okay, I'm just gonna stay covered up so I don't deal with any weird harassment type bullshit. So I'm like, okay, sweatshirt, pants, good to go. But then like the few times I do dress up nice, we'll also get like all the random customers who are like overly friendly, and I'm like, I'm either getting dirty or I'm getting flirted with, and I'm just like, which makes me feel a little dirty, and I'm like, ah. So I don't know. It's just like, I'll just wear a paper bag to work from now on. But I don't know. Did I lose ya? Nyaru?
Hello?
Hello! I didn't hear you for a good minute.
For some reason.
I was like just sitting here like, I'm sorry if that story was boring.
No, I was actually responding to you right now. I was like, wait, what? Why did you not hear me? And I realized my thing went red.
Sitting
and I'm
here
like,
like,
oh,
starting to sweat. I'm like, oh god. Okay.
No, you're good. Okay, so I was saying, because like it's funny that you mentioned that, because like of course, infamous cupcake stream, everyone knows that. Everyone thinks I dress all the time exactly like that, or they have like a notion that like that's all I honestly wear. In reality, is I wear like the longest skirt I could possibly find. I wear a t-shirt with a cardigan all the time. If I don't wear a t-shirt with a cardigan, I wear a sweater. And I'm going through my sweater phase right now. So I'm wearing a lot of sweaters.
They're so cute.
And then I always wear like some sort of hat, something just keep me all covered. I am literally in grandma clothes 24/7, 365. It's only like that one stream when I didn't even think anyone was gonna be watching that stream, and all of a sudden, horny bastards everywhere. I mean, valid. I totally would be horny too if I didn't know me too. So valid, but at the same time.
I got like the notification you were live, and I was like, oh sweet, I actually have free time right now. I click in, and I was like, whoa! I was like, let's fucking go!
I'm very proud of my
very
style,
cute,
though.
very cute. Yeah, you should be. You should be. It's very cute. Let me see. What do I want to draw?
You can be cute too, Sena. I mean, I feel like anything you wear would be cute. It's that energy. You gotta have the energy.
Yeah.
You give up the energy. I think you do.
I don't know. When I do dress up nights, I try to like walk with some confidence, even if it's faked.
But even if you don't wear anything, I mean, of course, if you don't wear anything, you definitely feel confident. But that's not what I meant. But when you're just wearing like your normal work clothes, I think even having the confidence to just wear that too, it's something very powerful.
Yeah. I agree. No, I don't know. What would you call your style? Like kawaii?
I call it like more because so there's like this certain, I guess, like fashion style called otome or like adult, and I consider like otome otaku, which means like otome like fan or something like that.
Adult
like,
fan.
like adult weeb, like it's a very low key, but still has like hints of power level hidden within like the style and everything. But if you look at first glance, you can totally tell I'm like not really much of a weeb. But if you take a quick closer look, you can tell.
Wait a minute, inspect. No, I hide my power level pretty well. I usually don't let people
hide
know.
Your power level.
I don't let people know. I don't let people know I'm a weeb. You know, I'm like, I'm not into that mentally ill shit. No, like, but like, I don't know. I don't let people see that. I put on the mask and then I blend in. So yeah, I sit here, I complain, I'm like, I have no friends, oh my god, it's so hard for me, and then I hide amongst society. I'm among you, I'm among us.
among us.
So yes, I'm literally among us, and then I complain on stream being like, nobody wants to be my friend, and it's like, yeah, because you're literally a fucking tofu person, you hide. You're just like, oh, you want me to be southern today because you're speaking in a drawl? Alright, I can do that. Just mask and blend in. Wipe. Here I am. No, I just fade away.
Fade into the sunset.
Yeah, essentially. Let me see. I know who I want to draw next.
Toho because I felt like drawing a Toho today.
I would like to draw this. Yeah. Okay. But I don't know.
Have you been watching any anime recently?
You know what? I should be, but no, I've been lacking. I haven't even finished Bocchi the Rock.
Oh, I gotta watch Bocchi the Rock actually before I leave. All my con friends have watched it and they're like, yeah, you have to watch it at least before we go so we could do like an anime pilgrimage of Bocchi the Rock while we're over there. I'm like,
oh, fine.
Okay, I'll try it out. It's really cute in my opinion. So I think
Oh
I'll
yeah,
like
it is.
It's just like getting up and actually watching something nowadays. It's like
Girl.
so hard.
Girl. Yeah, no, for sure. I just like, I don't know. I'm tired. I get on, I be an anime girl. I don't want to get off and watch anime girls. I don't know. It's just too much anime girls. I don't know. I've been watching Star Against the Forces of Evil all the way through because my friend, she watched it. So she has like the login to my family's account because I gave it to her. And then she went and watched it and then she was like, Sena, we should discuss, and I was like, oh shit, I haven't actually finished it all the way, so let me go and finish that. There's no such thing as too much anime girls. You would say that, wouldn't you, Justin? But yeah, I don't know. I've just been anime girled out recently. I wish I wasn't, but I just have been.
Like I did the most recent anime that I finished, like new anime I'm talking, like not a rewatch because I'm depressed as shit and want to relive the 2000s.
Yep.
Is Spy Family. I watched Spy Family.
Oh, you finished
I caught
it?
up on
The
it.
second season?
Mm-hmm.
I still have to finish
the
the second season.
It's so wholesome. It's so
Oh
wholesome.
my god, it is. I really like it. I really like Yor. So I gotta watch it.
See, I'm so lucky because like I happened to be going to Universal Studios one day during my trip, and they actually announced a Spy Family collab
Shut
at
up.
Universal Studios.
Shut up.
And they have a cute Anya headband where it's like her little horns, and it has like a little Anya like right in the middle top of your head, and I'm like, oh my god, I cannot wait to spend like at least like $500 on that collab.
No. You're so lucky. What the heck? So, do you have like essentially a whole itinerary then, or?
Yes and no. A loose itinerary is what I would call it. It's very loose. I have an anime con planned, but first we're gonna be going to Universal Studios, and then we're gonna be going to I'm also going to Hololive Expo. Not the concert though, not 4Fest. I really wish I got to get some 4Fest. But I am going to at least the expo part of Hololive Expo for one day.
Wow.
So I'm excited for that. And then I think I have somewhere in there Sanrio Pure Land because I'm a Sanrio slut, unfortunately.
Woo! Wait, what's your favorite character?
Cinnamon Roll.
Cinnamon Roll! Cute! Mine's Choco Cat.
Okay, you're so valid. Oh my god. That's literally no one's favorite.
I know,
like,
there's never enough merch of him. There's never enough merch of him. And like it makes me sad. But yeah, no, I'm a big Choco Cat fan. Like huge.
That's so good. That's so good. That makes me happy.
Oh god, the Sanrio talk begins. Shut up! Shut up! It's
I'm telling you,
good.
okay, seriously, chat. I tell this to my chat every time. Do you want to pick up women? Do you want to actually get a woman? Know your Sanrio characters.
Literally. Solid advice. Some of the best I've ever seen. Honestly. No, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And then finding out what her favorite character is, and then buying her strictly only that merch.
Yep, exactly. Like, that's how you get women in modern day.
Yup. Except me, I'm difficult. I like a character that they don't make merch for. You'll never have me, chat. Sorry.
See, I'm the complete opposite. My chat will shower me in cinnamon roll.
Oh my gosh.
That's the thing. I don't get the opportunity.
Smart. Very wise. Very wise. No, I like cinnamon roll. I like my melody and groping, and I'm not huge on Hello Kitty. Like, not huge.
Not me neither.
Yeah, I just feel like there's so many other better designs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I like one of my favorite, I guess like Japanese like Sanrio characters, because they don't really bring much of them here to the States, unfortunately. Is Bonbon Ribon? She's like a little bunny. She looks exactly like Pippa, actually. I think that's why. But even then, I liked her for like many years before I started VTubing. Aside from that, though, she's like an idol. But the only thing is, like, her specific brand is catered to like 0 to 4-year-olds. So like, if I ever want merch, it's literally for like 0 to 4-year-olds, and I don't know what to do with my life. I'm literally here buying like a kid's backpack because it has Mama Moon on it.
That's fine. Whenever I would yard sale in my area, they would have. Oh yeah, Bonbon Rebon. Okay, I knew what you're talking about. Okay, yeah. I used to, so when I would yard sale, there was this one Japanese family in my neighborhood that like would just be getting rid of like tons of cute like Sanrio like vintage shit, and I would just be dogpiling it every time. But they never had Choco Cat. They had just one plush. But they had like tons of My Melody, and I bought like a little baby My Melody backpack and I still have it, and it is so cute.
Oh my god, that makes me
It's
so
so
happy.
cute.
Actually, Kumiko, I'm gonna say you can go near Sanrio girl. The one Sanrio girls you don't go near though are Kuromi girls. You do not trust a Kuromi girl.
Kuromi's cute. Kuromi's very cute, but
You know, I love Kuromi, but like the girl,
I
figured
agree.
Out, like the girls who like Kuromi, I'm sorry, they are something else.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm not happy that you're not wrong, but you're not wrong. There is something, shall we say, different.
They're just built different, but not in a good different.
Yeah, a little vicious, a little vicious.
Trust me, as someone who actually knew a Kuromi girl who made Kuromi her whole personality, I just don't have a good impression.
If she likes Kuromi, she will ruin your life. Yeah, they're not like, oh, I like the crazier the better. No, Space Monkey, no. No. That's a level Minharu you cannot handle. You will regret it.
If I regretted it, you will too.
Yeah. No.
Okay, chat real quick. Does anyone have a Fumo request? I can draw a Fumo, but I don't know what Fumo I should, or who I should draw as a Fumo. Give me a request, chat. Oh, Minhara is too much Minhara.
You'll know.
Level.
Kuromi
Yeah,
level.
you'll know.
Yeah, you'll know. It doesn't hide. You usually know after the first encounter.
Sena Fumo? I could do Sena Fumo, actually. I'll do Sena Fumo.
Okay.
Everyone's asking for Sena Fumo, so I do Sena Fumo. Let's see, what kind of expression would Sena Fumo have, though? I think something like... Oh, hello? Am I on? Oh, no, I'm not. There we go. Okay. I think she would have this expression. Yeah, like that Fumo expression. Yeah, like that. She would have that. Perfect. Amazing. We love to see it. Okay. Sena Fumo it is, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I think I'm gonna draw a clown girl. Just feels right.
Clusie. Ooh.
Clusie! Yes.
Oh my god, I just love my Clusie. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, same. Love a clown. I love the Clusie.
I love that
I would die
Spanish
for the
clown girl.
Clusie.
I like that Spanish clown girl. I forgot her name, but she's like, I think she lives in like Mexico, but she's like a really, really cute clown girl. I don't know if chat knows who I'm talking about.
I think I know who you're talking about.
She's like super cute.
There's only a few like VTubers who I feel like go full clown mode for their design, and when they do, chef's kiss, so good. Polka best clown.
Oh, I love Polka.
I love Polka.
Polka good.
Polka is good, but you can't go with the first choice every time, guys. You gotta venture outside of the box. You gotta look around.
Yeah,
you gotta shop around, try different brands, you know?
Yeah, there's so many Clusie brands out there. Yeah, you stick to one?
Yeah.
Come on.
You're limiting yourself, chat.
Yeah, come on. You're chads. You're more chat than that, chat. Come on.
Let's see. I'm gonna zoom in, and I'm gonna do a different layer. I am on a different layer. Okay. Okay. And boom.
We're not talking to you cheating, but you gotta keep your options open too.
Listen, Linda, nobody said cheating.
Yeah, that too.
Chat, you cheat on me all the time. What do you mean?
If you don't watch only your Oshi, you're cheating.
Exactly. Y'all are always cheating. You're guys. That's what you do. Oh. Hello there. Hello. How dare?
Oh.
How dare?
How dare you watch other VTubers?
How very dare you?
So inconsiderate. We work so hard for you, yet you cheat on us?
Literally. Chat gets
Just tell me
nothing
you
but
want a
the
divorce already.
spit. A divorce, a nice clean break. Let me be free. If you can't be loyal, just tell me.
Wait, can you copy and paste things on here?
No. Well, okay,
you
yeah,
can't.
I think you can if you lasso tool it potentially. There's like a file at the top. Yeah. Kind of just have to poke around.
I know I can do it like on my desktop. If I'm on my desktop, I just do copy CV, but I don't know how you do it.
Sena
on
yandere Arkwin? Never. I'll never give you that GFE. Never give you that sweet GFE, guys. It's not in the books.
Imagine wanting GFE.
Literally, so dirty. I give GFE to my fellow streamers, and that's it.
I only give GFE to other female tubers, so that way
Literally.
you guys can continue suffering.
Yep. Gotta edge you along. Is Nana a clown? Isn't she more like a jester?
I think she's a jester.
Yeah.
Need some room. Gonna lasso my tool. And then
Okay. Under sketch done. Now for the sketch on top.
oh wow, she actually sketches things. Meanwhile, I'm just doing one.
I had
Everything on one layer?
I gotta do the clussy right. That's just me. You don't have to worry about that. 5 pounds. You're not terribly important to me, Bateman. Exactly. Gotta American Psycho you.
Yeah, well, let's see Paul Allen.
Lolime just gets bullied. Yeah, he's not a female streamer. How more concise do I have to be with this, guys? Come on. Let me see.
Now I want to watch American Psycho. Fuck.
Dude, I watched it like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, you know what? I don't remember it being this sexual, and I don't remember it being this violent. And I was like, dang. I'm gonna watch it again.
Why am I turned on by this?
Whoa! Dude,
Literally
when they zoomed in on his face and he smiled for the first time, I was like, oh yeah, I remember liking this movie. He just smiled and I was like, oh yeah. And then he was like killing her and like chasing her down around the staircase, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember not liking this part. I was like, oh wow, I'm a little scared.
Part, but,
I'm scared, but what's that? What? Never mind. You forgot that American Psycho got violent? Yeah. Yeah.
See, like, I would watch it probably tonight, but something tells me I'm gonna definitely watch it on, like, my flight.
Get it
I always have
downloaded.
American Psycho, like, every time I fly, no matter where I go. So, I kind of want to save it for that, but at the same time, like, the feminine urge.
The feminine urge. Not the feminine urge. The feminine urge to die. To literally die. Yeah.
See, like, I'm
That
so
do be a
sad
feminine
because, like,
urge.
I'm so sad because apparently, like, American Psycho got like a Broadway musical one year.
What?
Yeah, they got a Broadway musical one year.
What? Really? That's somehow really surprising. Okay. Do you know how it was? Like,
No, because I didn't get to see it, and there's no recording of it online ever. I didn't know. Wait, there's one recording of it, but it's done by like a high school.
oh, whoa.
And I'm like, okay, whose high school was based enough to let them do an American Psycho show? First of all,
I don't know. These high schools be letting them do all kinds of weird musicals. I mean, Heather's is essentially that. So I don't know.
Oh,
They let them do Les
That's really
Mis.
violent,
Les Mis
doesn't
is
it?
pretty violent too.
Yeah. Well, why are so many musicals violent? Are they...
Because we like to watch people die on a stage.
True though.
True. Man is violent. Oh. So get some super philosophical answer. Dude, the music I chose for stream, I doubt it's coming through all the way, but I'm jamming.
Wait, what music you got going?
I got it's this like DMCA free. It's called by this guy Laser Dice. I got his Chill Zone mix number 4 on. It's just like
that sounds really good.
little beat, little elevator music. Yeah. Vibing. It's cozy, it's chill, yeah. Do you like Huey Lewis in the News? As in the band?
Yes, I do. In fact, wait, how does the fucking line go? Shit. As
Fail! She couldn't remember her line.
I know, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember. God, I can't remember the fucking scene for American Psycho.
Do you like Huey Lewis? In the News?
It's a B square. Ba-da-dun, dun, dun. Ba-da-dun, bun, dun.
And then it's
the
hit.
earlier works were a little
and
too
smash.
new wave for my taste. However, I think they really came to their own in their what was the album name? Oh, I forgot the album name.
No, don't quote it word for word.
How dare she not quote it word for word? How dare she not remember my favorite piece of media?
Nah, that's good. She's monologuing. So talented. Invisible Touch really is a good album, though. Oh, brother. Let's see. Let's do that.
Sena small. Oh, did I fuck it up? Oh no, I didn't. Cool. Yay. Oh, I'm taking up a lot of space actually. There you go. So you go right here. Yeah, fuck you guys. I'm gonna watch American Psycho after the stream. Yeah. It always happens. The moment someone makes an American Psycho reference when I stream, I have to watch it afterwards.
You're welcome. Now you're stuck in the timeline that I chose for you.
I can't believe it.
Oh
Rude
my
once
God.
again.
Whoa! Got you once again. Hoo hoo hoo. Let's see.
You have such a cute art style, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Sheesh. Thank you. I
love the way you do your eyes.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I've done my eyes like this always. Actually, I don't think
It's
it's
so
changed
good.
over the years. I've just done the big block and the pupil and the dots. Yeah. Thanks though. I have.
It's good. It's good.
It's perfect in it, actually. Let's see. This is an issue with these art boards, is things end up so lopsided.
Yeah, like mine is super lopsided.
That's okay. I'll just pretend that it's like real life. Her face is... Actually, I'm gonna give her big old blush cheeks instead.
I'm not drawing the Toho. I'm trying to think of what Toho to draw though. I think I'll do Cyrano. Yeah, I'll do Cyrano.
Whoa, shocker.
Wow, shocker. She draws her favorite character.
Oh my god. Like, I was really shocked when I was on Sena's channel and Nyaru drew Cyrano. I mean, I never saw it coming. Never saw it coming. No, actually, I don't want to do that. Just do some blushing instead.
Okay. I'll do like an actual sketch this time. Wow, she's actually gonna draw this time.
Oh no. She's gotta go into overdrive. There. That's the face, guys. It's the face of love. Love and devotion.
That's the face of
Your
I feel like I made
yandere wife.
mistakes accessories.
She's an accessory to murder.
Okay, speaking of things accessories, have you ever watched King of the Hill?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good.
Of course. I've watched I've watched too much TV. But yeah, I've watched King of the Hill. I love Bobby.
Okay, good.
Bobby.
I do too.
Yeah, I've watched anything that's on Cartoon Network. Have I liked all of it? No. Have I understood all of it? Absolutely not. But yeah. I'm a big Cartoon Network fan, so yeah.
I remember I was definitely like a cartoon. You heard of like, you know, the Cartoon Network kids, like the Disney Channel kids, the Nickelodeon kids. I was definitely like a Cartoon Network kid growing up.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was like Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon, and that's it. It was all Danny Phantom and Teen Titans.
See, the funny thing is, like, I wasn't a Nickelodeon kid until like my later childhood. However, I was a big Disney kid, like in my early childhood.
No! What did you watch?
Sorry, Hannah Montana. And
No! No!
I'm sorry. I am such a huge
Everybody
Hannah
say bye
Montana
to
fan still.
say bye to Nyaru.
Bye guys! I am so glad to die on this hill.
No, I was like a huge Hannah Montana anti as a kid. I was like a huge anti. I was
That's
like,
so
I
valid,
don't want to be like her. She's too girly. And I was, I was like really highly autistic about it. I was like, how does nobody recognize her? It's just the wig. I don't get it. This is stupid. I don't get it. But then I'd log on and watch, fucking a kid turn into a ghost and fight ghosts as if that was somehow more realistic. So I didn't watch I feel like my big live action show was Drake and Josh. That was my bread and butter.
Oh, I loved Drake and Josh.
Holy crap. So sad with whatever is going on with that guy, but loved Drake and Josh.
I was
like, you ruined it. Why?
I was browsing. Okay, so I was browsing a little bit of some TikTok because I've been doing a lot of research for my Japan trip on there. Actually, really good research for figuring out food. But anyway.
Yeah, it is.
There was a video of like a Nickelodeon rave, and they were playing the Drake and Josh opening with like the video in the background, and they literally blurred out every single Drake Bell image of him. Like they blurred him out of like the whole opening.
Shut up. Okay, like you could separate the character from. I mean, they do it all the time. Oh my god. Okay, whatever.
I thought it was just so hilarious.
Drake, the character, didn't do nothing though. Aw, man.
Well, apparently, from what I understand, also is that he did some sussy things while on Drake and Josh too, but it's all unconfirmed.
Oh
so
my gosh.
I don't know what to believe at this point.
I don't know either. They'll tell you anything. Tell you anything to get you on their side. Pick a side. Yep. Pick a side. We all have to pick sides. I don't like that.
God, fuck that. Yeah, I don't like that either.
You have to pick a side, and if it's the wrong side, you're canceled. I don't like that. I don't like that shit.
For me, it's like, I totally get it. People have, like, their own beliefs and everything. I'm not here to hate on that.
Right.
But the minute you start being, like, super aggressive about it and, like, threatening people for not believing the same thing, it's like, really? You're gonna spend your energy trying to convince people that your side is correct?
Right. And it's like...
It's just not worth it.
No, it's not. And it's also like... I don't know, like, you're not a bad person for not picking a side. And they're like, that's still a side. I'm like, yeah, alright. It's like, you can't win, you can't lose.
My side.
Yeah, literally. Side. The best side, mine.
The best side is mine. Just like how you think your side is the best side.
My side's the best side because I'm not bothering anybody with it. But, yeah, no. It is what it is, I guess, in the end.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go. See, like, I kind of got in like a bad mind space. I think around like December, January-ish, where I was like, I have to comment on every single happening because I think I matter. But then I realized like no one actually fucking cares. I need to stop that bullshit.
You know what? I think, especially like in VTubing, and I don't know, maybe it's my own opinion, but it's just like, I feel like VTubing is such an escapism. You know what I mean? For like both the streamer and the chat, that it's like. It's one thing to like hee hee ha ha, it's another thing to be like, let me make this a politics channel. And I just feel like yeah, I just feel like people come here to like leave that. Real life sucks. Yeah, like real life sucks. I want to laugh at anime bitches, and I'm like, yeah, I vibe with that.
And honestly, like for me at least, it's like I definitely use streaming as like a sort of escapism from like my day-to-day worries and happenings and you know, shit around me. And I get that some people like can't escape from that, but that doesn't mean that other people can't either. Yeah, if that makes sense.
And it's like people want you to have an opinion, even like in the VTubing space. Like, I mean, Twitter was on fire this whole past like month or so. And it's just like, they want you to take a stance. Not me personally, because I'm the AI girl, so I don't matter. And that's cool. I like that. Keep it that way. Let's keep it that way. But like,
hell yeah.
Yeah, but like, I feel like, you know, it's like, oh, you gotta make a stance on the Twitter. And it's like, no, you don't.
It doesn't matter at the end of the day.
Yeah, and it's like, it really especially doesn't matter because it's like, your chat's not asking for your opinion. It's just some randos who like have not interacted with you for like months are asking, or have never interacted with you, period. I feel like that's my other thing with like the whole woke thing is just like, you're not paying me, so why do I care what you want to know about me? Like, you're not paying me, you're certainly not donating in my chat, so like, why do I care?
Oh hell yeah, that was definitely something that really helped me. A lot actually.
Good.
Because like I have a lot of people that still kind of come after me for certain things. And
stupid all of them.
they're like old people that like I guess I used to interact with, but then of course I moved on from like that community and everything, and they're still trying to like smear campaign me and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like they act like they have supported me throughout this whole time, especially into my VTubing, but it's like I did not see any of them.
Right, when I was crying on the phone, you were nowhere near me.
Exactly.
Yeah. Jeez Louise. The high horse thing always weirds me out, because it's just like, especially for VTubers, it's like, okay, so you have a stance. What the fuck can you do about it? You're an anime girl online. Like, you're not real. You are not real. Like, you there's a person behind you, sure, but like, you're not real. So like, what does it matter what, you know, like fucking what's it anime girl thinks about this? What power do you have over the situation? Like, you're not real. You invoke no change. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna see this shit on the news of like, Pipkin Pippa took a stance on this today. Like, nobody gives a shit. It's so weird the way that like they just like imbue power to people of like, you matter, and it's like, no, I fucking don't though. I don't. Like, yeah, sure, the girl behind Sena, yeah, she matters, but like Sena herself, not really. Like, anybody, especially with FlaVR, like anybody could just come up to me and be like, I'm Sena now, and I'd have to just be like, okay. I'll see how this goes. Like, it's just like, it just is what it is. So I don't know. It's just like, it's weird to me to see it, because it's just like, especially the people, and I'm like, I said it on Twitter of like, you know, keyboard warriors of just like
The Twitter freaks.
yeah, because it's just like, what the fuck is posting it on Twitter solving genuinely, except like you know, fucking stroking yourself, because that's all it is. And it's like it's always people who aren't even part of the communities they're like, so quote unquote defending. It's just like, you're not even a part of it.
Yeah,
And there's nobody coming over here being like, oh my god, thank you so much, you were just the hero we needed. Like, yeah, they're not gonna do that. So it's just like, for what? Like, the smallest 2 seconds of like likes that you get on a post, and it's like, I'm glad you could spend all that energy doing that. Now go stream. So
Please go stream.
Please go stream. I'm so glad we can agree that you can get on the internet and spout a bunch of nonsense. Now say it verbally on a stream. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at when I see it. I'm just like, I just laugh. I laugh at it. I'm like, hee hee ha ha. You're silly. You're sussy. You're sussy baka and you're silly. But yeah.
Silly Chubas thinking they have opinions. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. These silly women.
Silly women thinking they have opinions. How dare they have an opinion?
You could farm likes doing something cool too. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's literally like, every time someone tells me like, or every time I see, because like I've gotten to the habit now of actually like unfollowing people who like, you know, who are like, you have to agree with me or I'm going to unfollow you. And I'm like, okay, well,
I had to do a big unfollow
for you. Let me do half the work for you at least. No, but seriously, like,
yeah,
when they give you like ultimatums on stuff like that, like, it's not only healthy for the people around them, it's so unhealthy for themselves too. Like, it's a destructive thing.
Well, they're limiting themselves, they're isolating themselves, and like, if anything, they're feeding into that delusion of like, just, okay, well, I put it out there and it's now numbers that are out there. You know, I just feel like it just feeds into this whole negative, like, everything I do has to be for the likes now. And you're also like inadvertently putting a spotlight on yourself that you might not be meaning to put on yourself.
Exactly.
Of now, okay, well, woke Twitter has found you, and now you're gonna have to keep up that facade forever. And don't think that they won't turn on you. Like, you know, what's today's problem could be next week's problem, and the stance you took today could be wrong by next week.
Yep, exactly.
So
it's like, this is why I say, like, I hate it when people are like, my streams are for everyone, my streams are for everyone, they're for everyone to be here, everyone's welcome. But then, like, the moment you say something wrong, they're like, oh, you're not welcome home. So what's the point of saying that? And then they also say that, and it's like they can't handle other perspectives as well, and they get really upset. So,
yeah, that's also always really weird, though, because it's just like, how are you supposed to learn and grow? And like, honestly, how are you supposed to function with the world around you? Because in real life, you are always going to have someone who has a different opinion. Even people who are like, you know, part of the same affiliation, right? They're still going to view things differently because they've lived a different life. And so it's just like, they didn't come to the same point that you did. And it's just like, and that should just be that they just came to a different point, or that they're just different. But instead, especially with social media, it's like, they're just evil. And it's just like, I like, you can't view the world so black and white and then be mad when people view the world black and white. They're like, there's nuance and there's layers and all these things, and then when you try to apply it to something else, they're like, no, it's either this way or the highway. It's like, all right, you're full-blown schizo, I can't, I'm sorry. You know what, you're right.
I had a situation today, actually, where
no.
Of course, all the Niji-sanji shit that's been happening, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, you know, personally for me, the way that a lot of the Nijian girls have been handling all this, especially being like, oh, we tried helping everything. It really resonated with me because, like, it reminded me of my old community, because they were the same way where it's like, ostracize and blame one person, but make us look like the better person, the good people in the situation.
Yeah.
And like that, I hate people like that.
I do too.
It did not stick well with me.
Yeah.
And I told, and
anything
I was like,
to absolve
like,
yourself of responsibility. I don't know. It all becomes very sus.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, I made a point to say like that reminds me of like my old community. And then someone came at me like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Like, oh my goodness, like, and they were being like very aggressive. And I was like, whoa, buddy, okay. It's like, I think you need to understand that like everyone's gonna have a negative opinion of your favorite people, no matter who you are in the world.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be someone negatively thinking about you.
Yes.
Like, but going out and like schizoing about it and trying to like, you know,
cancel them,
change people's opinion in this for like their sake, it's not gonna work in however you think it's gonna work.
Like trying to manipulate and gaslight into a situation, and then like I don't even like the word gaslight because I feel like it gets misused and overused in so many situations of just like, I was being gaslit, and it's like, when did that word come into play, you know? So like those are the kinds of things that definitely piss me off, because it's just like, imagine like, okay, definitely with the situation, like you have your whole account taken away, you have no way to defend yourself, all you can do is really like things, you probably have an NDA signed, so it's like you can't clear your name in any way without like getting yourself in legal issues, and so you just kind of have to like posts here and there vaguely of like, potentially it's correct, potentially it's not correct, and then it's just like a he said she said mess. And it's just like, I had said I was in a news coverage Chuba stream today, and I was like, I just feel like it was too vague, and he was like, well, I mean, they were as like forthright as they could be, and I was just like, I don't feel like they were. I feel like, you know, when you're in a place of power, which Niji is, they painted it the way that they chose to paint it, which is, you know, fine for them. They're a corpo, they gotta save face.
Yeah,
they're public
I mean, they
now,
have a right
so
to do it, but they also don't have a right, or they're not immune from like the criticism that's gonna come their way.
Exactly, you know? Exactly. And I think, you know, that's key, is that there will be critiques on this, and it'll unfortunately, but also rightfully, remain very forefront for a little bit right now until it finally blows over. And by then we'll probably have some more drama to look at and go, wow, what a dumpster fire.
I like that one meme where it's like a picture of Squidward and his like face is all scrunched up, and it's like when I'm like, think it was like V Shoujo and I'm trying to be problematic, but then my competitor is Niji Sanji. I don't know if you've seen that, but I love that.
Yes, I've seen that one. That's a good one. No, I don't know. It's been a shit show for VTubing this past couple weeks. And I'm like, is this what this is like? It's just like, I work with 2 people at my job, so it's just like workplace drama. Don't know her. So I'm like, this is the closest I'll ever get to some gossip. So I'm just over here like, nom nom nom, sustenance of gossip, which is bad, but I don't care. I'm not hurting anybody.
Yeah, I think that's like the key thing too. It's like, as long as you're not actually physically hurting or like going after people.
Yeah. I think people also kind of, I feel like people also kind of like are quick to be like, you're bullying or you're gossiping or you're rumor mill, and it's just like, aren't we all?
Aren't we all? Like, isn't that the whole reason?
This is kind of like the human experience, baby. But it's like, the second you're like harmful, obviously, no.
Yeah, like malicious. So
it's hard to get to that point, I feel like. At least for me it is. Like, I don't know. Like, every time I discuss anything with like chat or like even within Flavor, I'm always like, I don't want to be malicious, I'm sorry. Like, I hope it doesn't come across that way. I can be pretty flat in my tone sometimes, especially through text. I'm like, I hope this isn't mean.
See, for me, it's like, I actually can be mean sometimes. I can be very mean, but it's because that's kind of like, I guess, like a response I've developed over the years, because a lot of people were very aggressive in the way, and like whenever I would give like my stance on things, so I had to learn to be, I eventually learned to be aggressive back, and I'm trying my best to like work on that too, but it's definitely something that's very hard to kick when you kind of surrounded yourself throughout most of your childhood actually
Yeah.
in that kind of like
Yeah.
environment.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in a really like very aggressive, like you gotta like debate for anything you want in this household kind of thing. So it's just like I grew up super argumentative, and it like even came to like a couple points when I was in school where like my professors would pull me aside and be like, Sena, not everything is an argument. Like you don't have to fight for this. It's fine. We'll just give it to you. Just talk to us normal. And I'm like, huh? So it's like I'm getting to a point now where I'm a lot less like aggressive and like hyper about it, but it's hard. It's hard to get out of that because it's just like, I don't know, like I'm just so used to having to like be like, well, this is why I want this. And you know, I you can't talk to me like that because I am a person and you're a person and you're not better than me. We're equal. So it's just like it's hard to get out of that mindset of like you're not going to talk down to me and I'm not going to talk down to you. But it's just like, I don't know, it's hard to get out of that and realize that like they're not talking down to you, stupid. They're just talking.
They're talking down to you to make you feel bad about how you feel and how you stand and things like that. Not exactly to like to, I guess, like, how do you say?
Like belittle you, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
But
I just don't. Yeah, I just don't. It's like one thing to have like, you know, your stance and everything and like how you feel and you know, as long as you're not like being so aggressive about it and like being like giving everyone ultimatums, you're cool with me.
Yeah, I think so too. I feel like if you can let someone be whatever in their own space and then that person's not forcing it on me, I don't really give a shit.
I definitely have like some people who definitely don't believe in the same stance as I do, but they still watch me because they really enjoy me as a creator.
Oh yeah.
And like, even though like we may disagree on some things, they know it's like I'm not here to be
I'm not here to
argumentative or like
convince
change
you.
people
Yeah.
here to change your view. I'm just here to like tell you guys how I feel, and I want to hear about how you guys feel too. I like,
yeah, agreed.
actually that's the one thing I really like about my chat as well, is that we can talk about like certain things without getting like super argumentative or you know, taking these. I do have people that have taken it too personal sometimes, but most of the time everyone is like super chill about
I have like two people who are argumentative in my chat, but like never with me, just with each other. But it's fine. I don't think they ever take it too far. If they did, I feel like, I don't know. And especially in the Discord, like, they can just tell me and I can sit them aside and talk it out. I like to think that for the most part, most of the people in my chat are all adults and can handle themselves pretty well. But
yeah, that's how I think too.
Yeah, for the most part, it seems like, fortunately and unfortunately, my chat is in agreement with me on a lot of things. On some things, I'm like, oh, that's fortunate. And on other things, I'm like, but guys, I'm a little crazy. I'm a little silly. I'm a little wacky.
I'm a little schizo.
I'm a little fucking schizo. And they're like, no, we want more. Give us more schizo. That's not even that bad. And I'm like, what? But I don't know. Sometimes I scare them. And for that, I'm grateful. Gotta be able to scare them every once in a while.
You have to keep your chat in line.
Oh yeah, for sure. Although I think I was able to really, starting out, get chat in a place of like, Sena is not waifu material for the most part. That we're in a nice like a healthy friend zone with each other, you know?
Yeah, I feel like that's the way mine is.
Last night was scary. We don't talk about last night. I was drunk.
Wait,
Doesn't
what happened
count.
last night?
I did Pokemon Smash or Pass, and apparently my number was too high on Smash.
Okay, that is kind of concerning.
Listen, first of all, I was drunk, but even if you come through the stream, which I did after the fact, I was like reasoning. I was like, imagine what they look like as a person. So I wasn't like, as an animal, let me just fuck them. Like, no.
Okay. That makes so much sense.
I was like, imagine them as a human.
Okay, I would.
Yes, I did.
I would smash.
Yeah, I did.
I would too.
Yeah, I did like most of the evolutions because I'm like, imagine them as a person, and they were like, no, you want to do it as an actual Pokemon. I was like, who the fuck would do that? That's actually monstrous. No. But yeah. They like having some things they can hold over my head because I don't give them a lot to work with, so I guess that'll be the thing they bring up for the next like month or so, and I'll just be like, I'm glad you have at least one thing. Meanwhile, the 10 things I see, you know, daily in the Discord of like, oh, I will be bringing this up on stream, don't you worry. So it all works out. It all works out.
Aw, it's not so comfy.
Yeah. Duskull Sena. I picked Duskull because I said it reminded me of Ainz Gon from Overlord, which is my anime husbando. And they're like, I was like, I like the bonies, and they were like, you're so gross, we hate you. They weren't that bad, but
They're judgmental.
yeah, they're very judgmental.
Chad, imagine if like someone judges you for your Oshi and being like, ew, you like.
I was
like
4 short of the funny number, Jason. No, wait, I was 3. I was at 64. I can't math, sorry. I was at 64. I was almost at 69.
It's okay, math is my worst subject.
Oh yeah, it definitely was my worst. So did you go to college, right?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you get your degree in, if you feel comfortable discussing
I
that?
got a stinky business degree.
Wow, yummy.
No, it was so basic. 'Cause I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. Actually, originally I was supposed to be a teacher, because I come up from a long family of teachers, actually.
Oh wow. Dang.
But I broke the cycle because I was like, ooh,
Hee hee ha.
like we may have a teacher shortage in the next couple of years, but then like the thing is like, okay, I am all for gun rights and everything, okay, but the moment I have to think about defending children
Oh yeah.
from like that, like that's a completely different. I'm just like,
That's
absolutely
nightmarish.
not. I cannot handle having that sort of responsibility.
Yeah, no.
As much as I want to keep up like the family tradition of being a teacher, I just can't.
Honestly, that's fair. That's very fair. That's very fair. No, that's really fair, actually. I considered being a teacher for the longest.
And like again, I am all for gun rights. I own guns and everything, but I don't like the thought of having to like go to school and then like having to defend kids in case that situation ever comes up where I need to. It's like, even thinking about it right now gives me a little bit of anxiety. Like, I can't believe I almost did that.
No, I agree. That's very fair.
And then not only that, like, kids after COVID are fucking crazy.
Yeah. Oh my god, the babies that got delivered during COVID. Have you seen like the videos of the ones who are like a day old saying a word? Or day old like lifting their head up on their own? I don't know what the hell this crack they're on, but like pandemic babies are like crack babies. They're fucking insane. There was like a whole thing going around on TikTok about it where they were like, there was a baby, it was like a day old, and it was like, hi, like full clear hi, yeah,
definitely COVID babies
terrifying.
are like crack babies.
Yeah, literally
terrifying.
Some of these are very strange. Literally, Sena, yeah, terrifying.
See, and like, and then the kids who were, of course, like born before COVID, but then, you know, they had like their critical years in school that they needed to go to, but they didn't get to go to it because, you know, COVID and everything.
Oh yeah, so they're super socially awkward too.
Yeah, they're not only socially awkward, but they have a lot of anger issues too. Like, did you hear about that kid that beat up his teacher because they took his Switch away?
No.
Yeah,
Oh
like
my
I think it was
God.
like a 5th or a 6th grader straight up like pushed his teacher out into the hall and started beating the crap out of her because she took the Switch away.
Holy.
Like, absolutely terrifying.
That's not okay. Holy crap. Imagine you're finally back in the building and some kid beats you up because you're like, all right, Jeremy, it's time to put up the video games. You can't really have that in class. You can get a black eye from a 5th grader. How do you not swing back? Because you know if they swing back, they get in trouble. You lose your job.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How do you... Oh. Not me. I feel like I would just go into a rage. All I would see is red. Oh, you're gonna fucking hit me? Hit me? No, I think I would lose my mind, actually. No, some of these teachers have way too high a threshold. God bless them, but couldn't be me.
I know.
Are you drawing Yoshi?
That's my baby. Oh my god. Actually,
you should probably
right
tell
in the
chat
middle
who
of this-
Yoshi is.
Oh, I should. So, for those that don't know, Yoshi is my Shiba Inu puppy. He is literally my child. He is my baby. He is literally my whole world. If I could get him certified as an emotional support animal, if that was even a legal thing that can happen, that's literally him. That's literally him. He literally keeps me sane and not Minhera. I've actually been Minhera this whole past week because I don't have him by my side.
No, Nyaru, no.
But it was funny because, like, when the collapse started, my aunt sent me pictures of him sleeping on their little couch, and I'm like, oh, my baby.
Oh no.
He's having a good time. They took him to on a long hike, I think yesterday, and he's like pooped today, so he hasn't caused any trouble.
Yeah.
I love him so much. I can't wait to. I'm gonna get him so much dog crap from Japan, actually.
Heck yeah.
You get him like nice little treats, maybe like a new bed or new collar, new things to wear. Get him like little sweaters and like.
Yeah,
there's so
I
much
feel like
cute
there's
shit.
probably, yeah, I was about to say that. I feel like there's so much cute shit. Cute. Can you buy dog crap? Shut up, ho.
Do you want Yoshi's dog crap? Like, I have a lot of it.
Oh my god.
I'm just glad he's doing okay. I was very nervous for him when I went to drop him off because I was like, oh man, he's gonna be living with a cat and everything, and he's never lived with, I guess, like he's lived with another dog before, but not another cat. But
Do
the
you
cat
own
smacked him
cats?
around. Huh?
Do you own cats?
No, I don't have cats. I'm actually allergic to
okay.
cats.
Oh, really? Huh.
Mhm.
There's a lot of those. Those people. Oh.
Those little kitty cats. But yeah, I was really worried about him like attacking the cat or like getting super autistic to the point where he like doesn't attack because he gets really autistic sometimes.
That's a sheep for you.
But thankfully when the cat like hissed or like tried to paw at him, when he approached her, he knew to like fuck off like right away.
Nice. That's nice, at least. He's protected.
OMG, just like the owner. Yes, exactly. Where do you think he gets his autism from?
It's contagious, obviously.
Contagious autism.
It's
Yeah, no
not
kidding. I'm
hereditary.
pretty sure he
It's contagious. You can get it through the air. Don't look at her too hard. You might get it. That's how that works, right?
Yes.
Yes. Actually, yes. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I don't know. So is he... Hold on. How am I wording this? You're taking your trip when?
Next week actually. Technically Wednesday, but I don't fly out officially until like Thursday.
Oh, okay. And is he just there because to like acclimate better? Or...
He's there so that my family can take care of him because I have no one here to like physically be at my house to take care of him. Because all my family's like busy around this time of year, so I drove him to Georgia and then flew back because they were the ones that, because one of my family, and actually both of them are kind of like stay-at-home workers, so they only have to go into like their jobs like a couple times, like twice a week, but there's always someone at home. And he needs someone at home because he gets, again, autistic and lonely and Minhera. He's literally me. But yeah, they're going to be taking care of him. But the good thing is, like, on my flight back, I'm actually going straight back to Georgia. So I'm not going to go, like, from another place and then like hop over and then have to like drive over there. No, I'm going straight shot from Tokyo to Georgia, and I'm gonna pick him up, probably sleep for a bit, and then drive back to Colorado, and go see the Pippin billboard because I will have time to do that.
Ooh.
Finally.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
It's only like a 80-minute, or not 80-minute. It's like a 80-mile detour from like my usual route back home. So
That's not too bad, I suppose.
yeah, it's not that bad.
No.
Plus, I think on that detour, I think I can go to the Buc-ee's that's in Georgia. So, ooh, yeah. Have you heard of Buc-ee's?
No, I haven't.
I'm about to like red pill you so hard right now.
Okay. All right.
More
I'm
like
ready.
buck pill you, but
Whoa.
it's
I'm ready.
based. So Buc-ee's is pretty much the, I guess like the best gas station chain in all of the United States, if
Okay.
anything in the world.
Okay.
And I say that because they have everything you want in there. They have huge drink stations. They make fresh food, like brisket sandwiches, tacos, burritos, and barbecue and shit like that. They have a bakery in there, fresh kolaches, fresh fudge, fresh everything. And then they also sell like, I guess like merchandise of their mascot, the Buc-ee's mascot. So cute. And then of course the staple of this gas station is that they have the cleanest bathrooms in the world.
Really? Like cleaner
Yes,
than a
it
Love's?
is. Yeah, cleaner than a Love's actually.
Huh. That's impressive.
I would actually describe it as Love's, but like, how would I put it in? Okay, so you know like a fucking Motel 6 or something like that, right? Like a low-end hotel,
Mhm.
Think of it like a 5-star hotel experience, but as a gas station.
But as a gas station.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
And these are like in Tennessee? Or Texas?
What do you want?
Or Buc-ee's?
Oh yeah, Buc-ee's is originally from Texas.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Why I haven't done any like real traveling through Texas. I've just gone through like the northern half of the state as like a drive-by. Just, like,
I see.
Treat it as a
I have,
drive-through
I have family that's like spread out all across Texas, so I've had to do a lot of traveling in Texas.
Gotcha. I have family in New Mexico, but not Texas. Like
Mm.
I have, well, technically I have family in Texas, but not anyone I'd visit. So I don't know.
Most of my family is in Texas. I have family also in Georgia. I think some in Florida as well, unfortunately. And then
not
of course
unfortunately.
Colorado. Unfortunately, they're in Florida.
Nah. Fortunately, they're in the crazy state. No, I have family mainly in Tennessee, Southern Virginia, Kentucky, the Carolinas, Alabama and Louisiana, and then California, Arizona,
so sorry.
Utah, Nevada, and New Mexico. That's like pretty much everyone.
Wow, that's pretty spread out, actually.
Yeah, they just like picked a coast and stuck there.
That's good, though. That's good.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see.
I didn't think of what else to draw.
I'll
Come
just
up with anything.
I'm just drawing a devil girl.
Let me see. I'll draw my Sonic OC. How about that?
Yeah, hell yeah, do it.
Okay,
I wanna
got
judge
you.
you.
Got
I
you.
wanna
Do you have a
judge
Sonic
you.
OC, or do you have like any like OCs that you make like insert fan fictions with?
No, I never did. I talked about this the last stream with Sleepy on Thursday. Yeah. And I was like, girl, she was showing me her Kirby once.
Her Kirby OC.
OCs, yes.
Okay, I thought I was bad.
Yeah, now you can bully her. But yeah, she has Kirby OCs. It was cute. She named them after the word abortion.
What the? Okay. Okay, I'm definitely not as bad then. I thought I was bad because, like, when I was a kid, I was like Christian Light almost.
Oh my god.
Like, I would make like a daily little comics, and
why do you think you're somehow better? Let's hear. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
so I used to make daily little comics. Okay.
Of your Sonic OCs.
Basically, I used this OC character, this Sonic OC character I had. Her name was Bella the Rabbit, okay? My chat already knows her so well, but I'm gonna tell it y'all in on lore. So the reason why she's named Bella is because the year I made her was when Twilight came out.
Oh,
and I thought it was... if you could connect 2 and 2, yeah.
No. Nyaru, no.
Can you guess who Bella the Rabbit's boyfriend was? Can you just take a wild guess?
Oh, Jacob or Edward?
Actually, no. Someone in the Sonic universe.
Oh, okay. Knuckles?
No.
Oh, that would have been my choice. Sonic? Oh, no.
Close.
Shadows?
Yes.
Okay, yep, okay.
I am still a big Shadow stan to this day.
I like Cream.
Big Cream the Rabbit is my favorite.
Yes, she's
like,
super
literally
cute.
So fucking underrated. I am
Yes.
so upset they didn't put her in like any of the in like Sonic Prime or anything. 'Cause she would have been so well in Sonic Prime.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I really like her design. I think she's adorable.
But yeah, no, mine's. But the thing is about Bella, she's actually a recolor of Green the Rabbit.
Nice.
She
so
had
like the
a
goth version.
yeah, pretty much a goth version. I will actually color this so you can see the amazing color palette that she has. It is so great.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna be blown away. I'm gonna get T-shirts printed of her. Oh, too far. Okay,
I mean, at one point, I did consider making merch of her. So, and I might actually do it one day. Like, actually, maybe that's a good April Fool's thing. Like, new merch coming out is actually my Sonic OC.
Oh God! Imagine
the smell.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, that's oh, and then she hated Sonic because he was a Chad, in her opinion. Like, he was a popular kid.
He's too much of a normie. He wouldn't even get it. He wouldn't even get it.
Literally her.
What is it with smelling VTubers? You wouldn't smell mellow? Yeah, okay then. Shut up, punk. I like the big purple rabbit. Oh, is it purple? Is she purple?
Oh, no, she's black, red, and white. That is her color palette.
No, just fluff her. Make a fluffer nutter out of her. Okay. Do I want to give her, like, a little pinup body? Or do I just want her to be a head? No, I'll give her a body.
Okay, now I'll color her. And it's like the most saturated fucking colors in the world. I love it.
Gorgeous.
I think it was like, oh yeah, oh, perfect. Okay, and then I remember her tie was, oh wait, no, her tie was blue. Remember, she had more blue. And then blue. The blue was like my favorite to use.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just really loved blue. I mean, I still love blue. Blue's like my favorite color, I'd say.
Is it still
Aside
your
from
favorite
pink.
color?
Yeah. I say I reclaimed it more than anything because, like, at one
Perfect.
point I was like, I'm gonna stop liking all like these boy colors because I want to be super girly. Like, I of course I had opposite face like that. But no, I grew back to liking it again because I thought gotta be cool to still like it.
I liked turquoise. I liked turquoise and like brown when I was a kid. I liked pink and purple as like a little girl, and then I really loved turquoise, and it was specifically turquoise because I like had to be different, you know. But now I feel like I'm at a point where I would say orange is my favorite color. Unironically, orange is my favorite color. I know that Sena is orange,
It's a good color.
but I love orange. I love the color palette that Sena had originally for the design. I was like, hell yeah, orange. But like outside of that, I would say brown ends up being like one of my favorite colors again, because it's just so versatile, and it just like looks, it's like a flattering color to wear. I have like a lot of brown in my wardrobe, and then pink and black and green, so it's like, I don't know. It all depends on the day, I feel like, at this point. But yeah.
This one's really cute though.
Look at that. So cute.
Oh, she's so cursed. She's definitely like my OC from the 2000s, and I'm so proud of it.
Hell yeah.
Just something about this era of like making OCs was just so keynote to me.
Oh yeah, it just was like, you could do it, nobody was gonna be like fucking weird about it, everybody had one. No one was like, you like Sonic, are you one of those? Like, there wasn't that yet. I mean, there is definitely now, but like there wasn't yet.
I'm actually surprised at how good she's turning out in this sketch. Even though this is the same exact way I drew her like so many years ago.
Keep like bumping into
And
my
then
mic.
she has pink. And I think that's it. Yep. Oh wait, no, her fucking mouth was also white.
Black goes
There
with
we
everything.
go.
Yeah, I agree. Black
And
goes.
that's her. That's her, my angry, this angry bitch.
Unhappy Nyaru. Yeah, I don't know. I had a little kitsune looking fox girl that I named Ume for Plum. That was like one of my main OCs. Then I had a girl with an eye patch, and her name was Ginger. And then I had another one, and her name was Elmo.
Elbow?
Yep. And I was the kind of person, I was like on things, so I like, you know, like I had a username at one point. It was like, I love Elmo, because like that was a thing back in the day. And then like I had the XX, and then followed by a name, and then XX. Hell yeah.
Amazing. Beautiful.
Yes. I was like, emo girl phase. It was never a phase, Mom. I'm still
Never a
fucking
phase.
sad.
I'm still sad and depressed, Mom. You'll never get it.
Never gonna get it. How could you? You made me this way. But yeah, I was cringe and wild and free. And it was life. Have you seen like the fact that that McBling type trashy look is making its way back with like super low rise jeans and like rhinestones on everything?
Like 2000s?
Yeah.
Like, it's referred to as Y2K, right?
I think so, yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. Part of me is like, I love that style so much because like it's very nostalgic. Because like I remember growing up watching like MTV and like looking at that style and being like, I can't wait to be an adult and grow up and wear that because like it's so cool that they get to wear that. And then now I'm just wearing grandma clothes.
Now I am
But
covered head to toe.
But also part of me is like, man, I really want to get into like the Y2K style and just like
kind of heal that part of my child that was just like, I want to
be a trashy little Y2K girly.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I just want to be a trashy Y2K girl. Just give me like 5 minutes. Like 5 minutes is all I need to like heal my inner child.
Just 5.
Mm-hmm.
No, I agree actually. I just feel like the rhinestones, the like drowning yourself in perfume, the ugly ass makeup.
Yes.
Like I want my moment. I always wanted it, and then I'll be free. I'll be fine. But yeah, I don't know. It's like interesting seeing it all come back, you know?
Mm-hmm. Because like I remember when, I mean, like I guess like during the time when we were growing up, like it was like 90s, like oh my gosh, I wish I lived in the 90s, or even I wish I lived in the 80s, because like 80s, 90s, that was like the big trends. I remember probably us growing up, and like it's so weird to now see it shift to like the 2000s, because it's like, wait, I lived through the 2000s. I can't say, because like it's so easy to say, oh, I wish I lived in like the 80s and the 90s,
right?
And then,
now I'm the old one. What the fuck?
Now I'm the old one, like experiencing this. What the fuck?
Dude, it's so bad because like I have such a really large age gap with my little brothers, right? Like my one little brother is 10 years younger. The other one's 12 years younger. And so, yeah. And so like I'll like talk to them and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, what was this like? Like what was this like?" And it's just like I can't explain it to them without feeling like, you shouldn't be asking me this. I'm not old. I'm not old yet. I'm not a hag yet. Like I tell my chat all the time, I'm like, I can't wait to actually be a hag. And they're like, you already are. And I'm like, I literally am not though. Like I will be happy to be one, but I'm not yet. Half my chat is like 10 years older than me. But
it's okay, that's funny, because like I actually asked my chat recently, like, how old is everyone? And actually most of my chat is around my age.
Yeah, I feel like actually
at least like the medium.
That's the most like accurate, is that a lot of them are like right in the same ballpark. Only 2 years older than you. Yeah, my dad's only 2 years older than me. Don't ask how it works. But yeah, so now back in my day, yeah, they spam this shit with hag lug after the fact, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, KYS. Like, but it was just like, I don't know. I look forward to the day of being like genuinely old and genuinely being like an absolute menace to society. Whoa. An absolute menace to society without it being like an actual issue. It's like, you can't be mad at her. She's old. She's dusty. And I'm like, listen here. Insert horrible, horrible word. Like calling people the worst things in the book. Like just going up to young people and just being mean because I'm old.
Get off my lawn.
Literally, I can't fucking wait.
I feel like I'm ready like that. But then again, like, actually, like, all my neighbors, all of them have kids. So I end up, so as much as, like, I'm like, oh my god, these kids are so annoying. Every time they come up to me, I'm like, oh, hi, sweetie. Oh my god, hi. Okay,
yes.
You need me to walk you back?
Literally.
Sometimes, like, the kids that live right behind me, sometimes they'll throw, like, their balls, like, accidentally, like, it'll go across, like, into my yard. And they'll come to my front door and they're like, excuse me, my ball fell. Like, they're so polite, too.
No, I'm still a hag about it, but, like, an old, nice grandma lady. Like, they'll come into the shop, and we have, like, a little, like, a gumball machine in front of our register, right? They'll come in, they'll be talking with, like, the older guys in the shop, and their parents will be talking, and I'll be like, did you want a quarter? I can give you some gumballs if you'd like. Just make sure you ask your father. Like, I'm like so stupid about it. I'm like, oh my god, would you like some gumballs? Don't make sure it's okay. But I feel like an old woman where I'm like, I got you $1. It's like, thanks, Grandma. What the fuck am I supposed to do with $1? But they're usually like so young that they're like so hyped. They're like, oh my god, yes, a fucking gumball. And I'm like, all right, my good deed for the day is done. It is done. But I don't know. I say, like, I'll like be talking about kids. I'll be like, God, I hate kids. And then I see one and I'm like, oh, hi, how are you? Oh,
See, kids are cute when they're not my responsibility.
Yeah. Because the kids I babysat, I was like, they're so smart, but I fucking hate them. Where I just be like, you can't, when they're bad, like, you have no real authority. You're just the babysitter. Like, you just have to be like, no, Zachary. Like, you can't just, like, beat them. Like, you shouldn't, but, like, you know. You can't just be like, behave. You can't even, like, yell at kids anymore. Because, like, if someone does something, you can't just be like, put that down. You have to be like, now, Zachary. Now, Zachary. It's like, nah, I don't want that shit. You should, Sena, do it. Nah, I'm not trying to go to jail. She struck my child. It's like, it was a love tap. Like, it was a love tap.
Yeah, just like, no, I've seen some parents, like, actually get upset. If you go in any vicinity near your kid. I've seen it before. And that's why I'm like, for me, it's like I avoid kids unless they like approach me.
Yep.
Because I don't want some parents seeing something
thinking
and
I'm a
like,
creep.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it used to be bad when I would like babysit because I had to have kids like ask me questions that like you just like shouldn't be answering because it's not your kid. So then I'm just like, look at what's over there.
Wow, look at that thing over there.
Wow. Is that a moose in this area? Yeah, no.
In this part of the United States?
Yeah, look, in this climate? Wow.
In this time of year? Concentrated in your kitchen.
Yeah, literally. Oh my god, there's a cow on the countertop. Like, yeah, no.
The Aurora Borealis.
Wow. Guys, you want to just like go look at the stars or something? Yeah.
I'm so glad someone got the reference.
Sena, why do mom and dad wrestle at night? Because they do. Let's go play outside. Everything's just a distraction. Everything's just a distraction. Why did mom and dad wrestle at night? Did you want to play that video game? Or like, I'll totally beat you up.
Oh my god, yes!
Yeah, no. No, because like when I would babysit, I always like brought I would always bring my GameCube with me and then play like those console games with the kids. Parents would love it. They'd be like, "Oh, it's like rated E games and it's like all wired." Like all the parents I knew, they were always like, "Oh, that's so cool." And they always had so much fun and they're requesting you for the next time. And I'm like, kids can just request their babysitters. What? Every time. I don't know. New age parenting is like kind of cool, but also kind of like scary. Where it's just like, I remember getting my ass beat.
Oh, me too. The chocolate. Oh hell.
Oh my god. No. Yeah. Like my little brothers, they don't get spanked. They don't know what spanking is. Okay. Like my parents had a system. They'd be like, go to the room, and the room would be like the spare bedroom downstairs, and we go in the spare bedroom, and then you just wait on the bed until they finally came to beat your ass. And then they make you wait because they don't want to beat you in anger. But then they come in, they get work up, start screaming at you, and then still beat you in anger. And like, they had like the 1, 2, 3 SWAT, right? And they'd be like, 1, 2, 3. I do this because I love you type thing. And you're like, as a kid, you're like, what the fuck? That sucked. But my brothers, they don't know what that shit was. And like, I'm like, maybe that's not like the worst thing in the world. But then they say some shit or do some shit, and I'm like, yeah, a little smack probably would have prevented that. So
see, like I grew up in a household where it was like I was technically the one that kind of got punished a lot. Even if my brother and sister did something wrong, they would punish me so they can be like, you see what happened to her? You better not do that again, or else I'm gonna have to. Like, they want me to be. And I was like,
yeah.
Why do I have to get punished for it?
I didn't even do it. Yeah, no. I was always the scapegoat. Like, because, like, my one brother has, like, he has lead poisoning, so my parents would be like, well, he doesn't know any better. And he'd, like, pull me aside, and he'd be like, Sena, just so you know, I knew exactly what I did. And I'd be like, if I could kill you, I would. But now that's, like, my best friend. which is so weird. It's so weird to get to adulthood and like have your siblings who were like once your enemies be like your best friend now. You're like, ew, why didn't we get along? I love you. You're so cool. But I'm like, I can't imagine. Like, I feel like little kid Sena's like, you traitor, you bitch, I hate you. Like, so mad, you know? But I can imagine baby Sena's probably writhing around in her grave at the idea that I'm friends with my brothers. Just like, how fucking dare you?
How dare.
How dare, et tu, brute. Oh god, yeah. That's child abuse though. Yeah. It was the 90s.
It was the 90s.
I am an only child. I have no clue if it's a blessing or a curse. It's both. It's both. It's gotta be both.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
See, like, I think being the only child is better than being the oldest child, in my opinion.
Yeah. I wasn't technically the oldest, but I was just kind of shoehorned into the role because I was the only girl.
Ah, I see. No, like, I am the oldest out of my siblings and all of my cousins, actually.
Whoa. I think, besides my little brothers, I think I'm the youngest out of all our cousins, for the girls anyway. But, like, when I say youngest though, like, my cousins are like in their 30s. Well, now they're in their 40s. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, because my one cousin, she just turned 40. Holy cow. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm baby, basically.
You are a baby?
Basically, I'm baby. Oh, wait, that's not true. On my mom's side, her younger sister just, didn't just have a girl. I think she's like 8. So she didn't just pop her out. No, wait, is she? Shit, I don't know. I haven't seen that little girl since she was born, basically.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. They live, like, all the way in PNW, so, like, I never see them. So, yeah. Too spread out. I'm first of 3. Mom loves me most. Yeah, because you're the first. And you're a boy. That's how moms work. They're a little weird about it. They're a little sussy about it. I don't know why. They be loving their firstborn sons. Weird. I don't know what else to draw.
I don't know what else to draw either. I'm kind of blank. I've actually been looking for like a reference, but I cannot reference anything right now.
You know what? When in doubt, boom, 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 boom.
Oh, hell yeah!
Boom, boom,
hell
yeah! Heck yeah, yeah!
I have not done this in years.
Oh
my
so
God.
Good, so good. Draw a cow. I'm gonna make it really ugly too.
Draw a cow? I can do cow.
Probably not actually be that ugly. Sorry. I have this habit where I try to draw something creepy or ugly, and it's really actually hard to like make something look creepy or ugly on purpose.
Yeah, I was like kind of shitposting this, but it's actually, it's coming out pretty cute.
There's my cow. Here's his little body. There's his udder. There's his other leg.
I'm drawing with like the smallest little body ever.
Yep. Same.
I think he deserves that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He has a big brain. Just understand that. He's just big brained. He's just built like that. He's built like
cowbell. There you go.
Oh yeah, a little cowbell.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Boom.
Cute.
I love yours. Sniff. Yeah, sorry.
Sniff.
I felt like a sneeze coming on, didn't come, and now I'm just sniffling. I got allergies.
I think I just got, so when I went to visit Georgia, it was like right at the start, like I guess like their pollination season, and there was like pollen everywhere, like everywhere.
Absolutely not. I'm all good.
And like I was sneezing and like, I don't want to say sick, but definitely feeling it. And I come back here and it took me like like 4 days just to empty out all the pollen I inhaled into my system, and now I feel great now.
Oh god. Yeah, no, I feel fine. I've just been this is the issue, is that I work at a job that, you know, produces a lot of dust, and I have a pretty bad dust allergy. And so I am permanently sniffly, and you know, I get it from my mama. Sniff can sniffer, you know? So I'm good.
Sniff and sniffer.
But yeah. Alright, one more thing, chat. What should we draw? One more last
Yeah, one more
last
thing.
call.
We can do one more thing.
Last call.
Yeah, last call. Last call.
Papa, you know what a last call is, right? Fucking alcoholic.
Draw
Yodel.
Pippa feet?
A football.
Yodel.
I could draw Pippa feet. Kermit.
I can draw Pippa
Ooh. Celis, I draw Mellow almost every time. Yordle? Yoro.
Yoda's oh, I can draw Yoda for you guys, but Yoda's my S-Pro corporal mate.
Ooh, okay.
She's a little dictator, and she loves gachi, and she is a big yume joshi, or it's a cope term for fujo, but you know.
Oh, she's a Fujo. Oh.
I she doesn't like being called a fujo, but her cope term for it is yume joshi.
So she's a Fujo.
I'll draw Yoda for you guys.
Kermit the long dog? Oh, you want me to draw the little miniature greyhound?
Oh, the borzoi. No, it's a
or
borzoi.
the borzoi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can draw borzoi, and she can draw Yoro.
Borzoi cute.
Borzoi,
Borzoi
adorable. Borzoi, didn't I do it for you? That's what you want me to draw?
For you.
Kermit, why don't I do it for you? God, I love borzois. Actually, they're really pretty good breed. I would love a
They're
borzoi.
so cute. I've wanted a borzoi for years, even before this
I mean,
game.
do they look like a dog? No. Do I want one? Yeah.
Yes.
They're really
Exactly.
like what? They're very easy to train. They're good family pets. Yeah. Yeah. I like borzoi. Borzoi.
cute. And they're Russian. They look like Russian grandma.
Russian, little babushka.
Yeah, they look like a little babushka. Who doesn't want a babushka dog?
Yes. Put a little handkerchief on her head. Name her Baba. Z. Yeah. Okay, here you go.
Move this so it doesn't block the suika, because I know some of you guys really like the suika. There, and then do her big hat.
Here, I'm going to make a little bit of room for myself on this.
Good thing I had the black ink on, because she has a lot of black and white on her color palette.
Mm. Okay, here we go.
There we go. Oh, I'm looking at the stream to see yours. I can't see
Okay,
on
here.
my tablet right now.
You're good.
Okay, and then I just color in her hat. Oh, I fucked that up. Okay, never mind. get some shine on her. Cause she's shiny. Okay, I think that's it. Yep, that's it. That's it for Yoda.
There we go. I think that's it.
So cute. Yeah.
Alright.
Kirby! Let me do it for you.
Baba Yoga. Okay. I think we are full. We got a full for the most part, except for this bottom corner, which I'll do a lollipop in. There we go.
I will do... I'll do something super cool.
A little bit of candy. There we go.
ESL, please understand.
I was about to say, hello. That's my name. His name's not Rick.
His name's not Rick. I gave you the cool S because why not?
Oh my gosh.
And some color.
Heck yeah. There you go. You get one too. Boom.
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 Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend the night together. Oh, holy shit, that might get copyrighted. I'm sorry.
Wow, wow, wow. I don't know. I don't even... Sometimes I care about it. I only care if it gets like blocked in other countries and people can't view it. Otherwise, it's like I don't make enough off advertising for it to actually be a concern. And I feel like even if I did, I just would... I don't know. You're not gonna tell me I can't have a song. Although I was playing a lot of like classical stuff because I figured most classical stuff, the composers have been dead forever. A lot of it's gonna be copyright free, but somehow the performances end up copywritten still, which is really interesting. Yeah. Some of it has. A lot of the Beethoven stuff, like they somehow have gotten some sort of performance rights to it that is copywritten, which I'm like, that's a little different.
A little sussy.
I should probably sign mine. Oh,
you can use the corner I used.
There. Sena. Also, cartoonists. Okay. All right. I'm locking the iPad. All right. Not the Among Us.
The Among Us, the last minute Among Us.
Hold on. Let me move both of us. I'm gonna move you for just a sec. Move myself for a sec so they can see the whole thing.
Yay!
Yeah, look at it. Look at it.
It's so cute. It actually came out really cute. Wow, we actually drew a lot.
Yeah, we did. This is like the most I've drawn on a whole page in a minute.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's good.
Hey, it just shows how much of a comfy good time we had.
Hell yeah. Pachi pachi. Yes.
Pachi pachi. Yay.
Okay. Well, it has been an absolute pleasure having you, Nyaru.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Interacting with you more.
Yeah, definitely.
Heck yeah.
And I'm so happy. I'm actually really, really honored that you asked me, because I also give you the honor of being my last collab before I head out.
Yes. I was gonna say, you're honored. What the hell? No, it's been.
I'm honored to
really
collab
cool.
with anyone. I'll be real with you.
Really? Stop. No. Well, thank you for coming, and
thank you, and thank you, chat, for actually. I thought you guys would be a lot more wild, but you guys were also
nah, they're
very
good.
They're
They're pretty chill. They're pretty chill.
I hope mine behaved. I hope I hope my side behaved. I don't know if you guys behaved. I wasn't keeping an eye on you guys.
Nah, I got a good Janny, so if
Okay,
they didn't, we're good.
That's good. Yeah, your Jannies are more than welcome to spank my people
Oh,
if they needed to.
wow. You heard that, Mumber? You can spank people now. But yeah.
Okay, because my Jannies has spanking powers too. So.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Wow.
They may do it for free, but at least they get that perk.
We pretend to be wild mostly. She's graduating? No.
What? No.
See, that was the thing. When you said I was your last collab, I was like, wait, what's going on? I thought you were like being poached somewhere. I was like, what's going on?
Absolutely not. No, I'm not being poached. As much as the poached friends really want that.
Yeah.
I'm going to Japan, guys. I'm not gonna be doing collabs actually that whole time I'm there. Just because I really want to enjoy myself.
Exactly. That's really good. Okay.
Oh my god, there they are! There are those poach friends! I can't say the other word, but you guys know what I mean by poach friends!
Yeah, no, I knew exactly what you meant. Oh, brother. Oh, they're going fishing, yep.
There they are. Alrighty, well, thank you so much, Sena, for having me today. It was super fun and comfy.
Heck yeah. Yeah, and safe travels. Have a good night. I will
Have a good
be
night
here
too.
as soon as you're back to hear everything about it, and I'll be in your lives, lurking.
Heck yeah. Actually, I am doing streams while I'm over there. I'm actually doing my first... I'm doing like a first impressions and like how travel went on Friday.
Oh, okay.
That Friday for you guys. That's actually Saturday for me. I just realized that. But yeah, y'all could look forward to, if you want to hear more about my Japan adventures, I will be streaming every Monday and Friday at 3 p.m. PT, 6 p.m. ET on my Twitch. I'll be doing like special streams, like a Konbini stream, Don Quixote stream, as well as a Love Hotel karaoke stream towards the end. And I'll also have a Q&A towards the end of my trip as well for anyone that really wants to know anything or has like a question that I can easily answer while I'm over there. And yeah.
Yeah.
So I got going on.
Let me pin your channel real quick in chat.
And I'm releasing the cover before I leave, actually, so if you guys want to check that out.
Are you really proud of it? Jeez, you're so busy.
I am actually really proud of this cover because I think this is one of my best covers I've ever done.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the
really
song, or is it a surprise?
It's Ditto by New Jeans.
Oh,
it's a
nice.
K-pop. I did a K-pop song in English because I cannot speak Korean at all.
You're just like me. That's so fucking relatable.
Literally, Oomphy. I can't speak Korean at all.
No, every time I'm like, I want to do a cover of my favorite song. Like, I tried to do a cover of the original Fruits Basket OP, and I was like, how am I even tripping up on these? I know this, but I go to sing and I'm like, I'm like, yeah, that's not a language. So no, that's no language.
It's a little sussy. It kind of get you a little bit canceled if you're not too careful too.
Yeah.
Which I have seen that before. Where someone makes like a mispronunciation and they're like, oh my god, how dare you? Like
yeah. So I just don't bother. Bon bunnies, yeah, something.
Bon bunnies.
Well, all right. I am gonna hang up, say goodbye to chat, and end the stream.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Sena. I love you so much. I hope you have a good night and a good week and a good month and a good everything. Yeah.
Safe travels. Have lots of fun with your friends. Be
Thank
safe.
You. I hope you're sure to be safe. Thank you guys. I'll see you later. Bye bye.
Oh my god, she's so cute. Okay, hi. Hello. Good night. Let's get you set up for a raid. Let's see who's live. Who should we dump you into? Let me see. Don't give me suggestions. I'll purposefully ignore you. Okay, hold on. Let's see. What do we got? Whoa, Iris has open raids? That's crazy. That's crazy. Nyaru love, hell yeah. Raid her. Nah, I'd be too scared. She wouldn't even notice me. That'd be the best part. I don't... Ophelia or Iris? What y'all want? Raidress? Alright, fine. Okay. That's fine. Coward! Alright, it's set up! Shut up! Jesus. Okay. Good night. I'll see you in Cinecord as per usual, where I will talk to the walls. Okay. Week. It's going. It's going. We're going to Iris. Voice call? Potentially. Potentially. If y'all are wanting to be interesting. If y'all can hang out, then yeah. I don't want to keep anyone. Anyways, later. Bye. The schedule will be posted soon. Wait, it's embarrassing. I don't care. It's fine. What's embarrassing about it? What's up? She's so big and she won't notice us. It's okay. Smart.